it's not something you deal with. It's something you react to, and you just like actually just try to not interact with.
Yeah, but it looks like we're getting straight into the swing of things, and immediately Mitsuru going for that round start read with the anti-air normal. Getting a good amount of screen control, a good amount of damage on the table on Dark Souls already, but not really confirming at all too much. And there's the Amethyst I was talking about, kind of controlling the airspace with Dark Souls 2, stalling in the air for just a little bit to avoid it.
Yeah, but Dark Souls 2 already going to half on that barrier, so you're going to have to do some offense here. But Mr. Enjoyer, in good patience, able to find that conversion into the knockdown. Oh, good roll. Able to not face that Oki. Good. The cat hammers here have been good, but now they have bad.
They don't have access to the cat hammers anymore. No. It looks like Dark Souls 2 is trying to clear the fence on that laser. Not going to work out. Good job blocking the rock. And looks like Dark Souls 2 is starting to make a comeback here in this round. Good job blocking those God Hands as well. And I love that Dark Souls 2's awareness on the God Hand. When you block God Hand, 9 is going to be very negative. So it's on you to run forward and take back your turn.
Oh, for sure. And this is, look at this damage on this. All right, gets the corner control here. Sending those bombs out as well. Oh, punishes the mashing in the corner.
Now, this is a very tough position for 9 to get out of. Right now, what she has to rely on are the system mechanics and a reversal super if she wants to be able to get a chance to get out of the corner, because as you can see there, Mitsuru did not have any stocks available, and without any stocks, you don't get access to that incredibly strong DP that 9 has available to her.
Yeah, safe on block, basically. Very hard to punish DP, but yeah, like you said, you have to be basically like having something stocked up in order to be able to use it. Oh, instant overhead in the corner. Gonna be some solid damage off of that.
OD activation in the air. Mitsuru going to pop the rock, and Dark Souls 2 going to be counter hitting Mitsuru, trying to keep their turn going.
Yeah, not afraid, and you honestly can't like. The more afraid you are, the more that you're just going to be dealing with that pressure again. Instant overhead with that frying pan item. It's going to be Dark Souls 2 taking game 1.
Yeah, much better round going to Dark Souls 2 for the second one. Able to cleanly take that first game in the end, but this is a first to 2, so do keep in mind that Dark Souls 2 only needs one more game to win if they want to move on to top 16.
Yeah, Mitsuru Enjoyer, we were seeing some good stuff from them in that first round, but in that second one, just very clean for Dark Souls 2. Oh, just no overdrive for them, I guess.
Yeah, that's going to be running down that OD timer. And Mitsuru, as a Hail Mary, tries to use that EA to hopefully try and catch Dark Souls, but Dark Souls going over it and punishing Mitsuru effectively. Look at that red health, 4K damage from Platinum. That's not something you see very often, not necessarily known as a high damage character.
Oh, for sure. All right, going to be powering up those specials by using the DP, but just in the corner. Oh, good movement right now from Dark Souls 2 to not be able to get hit there. But speaking of movement, Mitsuru Enjoyer teleporting right through them and getting that conversion.
Setting up the fairy as well, but good jump out from Dark Souls.
Oh, the blocks.
Still back in the corner. Block is active. Fairy is active. OD activation for Dark Souls finds the hit. We should be able to confirm into the super to get the kill.
Oh, for a second I thought it was dropping, but Dark Souls 2 has got those. Only needs one more round to put themselves into that next match.
Yeah, sometimes that super can be a little finicky. I've seen that super drop in multiple occasions.
Yeah. Blazblue is a game where, like, sometimes a split second can make you drop a combo, and but Dark Souls 2 did end up getting that conversion. And speaking of conversions, into the corner right now. All right, blocking all that mix. Oh, but doesn't tech the throw. Actually gets a TRM. This is going to be some extra damage on this throw.
Going to be spending the super as well for a bit of an extra cash out. Pops the fairy. Dark Souls 2, though, running out of that situation, back into neutral. Has the frying pans available, but it's not going to use it just yet. Mitsuru back up against the wall. Does have a stock, though, so DP can certainly be a threat.
Oh, it doesn't even need it. Just gets the 5A.
Now with super, this is going to be close to killing, but I don't know if it will be enough. This super isn't known for doing a lot of damage, and Dark Souls 2 still alive with a pixel of life remaining, 100 meter to their name. Also has OD, going to be using that OD as well.
Yeah, you got to be careful here, because this next hit, you could just end up getting Astral as well with that 100 meter.
That's true too, and Dark Souls finds another hit. And with that, Dark Souls 2 able to close that one out. A bit of a risky OD. I was questioning it for a little bit, but Dark Souls pulling it through early and keep that magnetism going, making sure that you're not dropping your combos or maybe even not trying to burst bait as well, because doing those things are going to be running down that magnetism timer, and that time is valuable because you want to be bringing Mu to you, not bringing yourself to Mu. But we'll see how this round start plays out as a melee. Tiger is going to back up and going to be charging that Spark Bolt as well. I like the idea of just charging up Spark Bolt from round start because Mu is going to be wanting to set up those bits, so you do have an opportunity to charge it up just a little bit. That's going to be one of Tiger's most important tools, because even if it gets blocked, it's going to apply that magnetism automatically.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Like, one of the Spark Bolt's definitely also one of, like, the best fireballs in the game. Like, but it takes all this, like, it takes time to charge up, and look at this. They have fully charged up, but they're just getting hit here in the corner, getting mixed a little by that overhead. I think this is going to be it. I think this is going to be a perfect.
This is, I mean, oh no, not yet. Okay, the bit's going to be catching a Blue Thunder on a wake up, and Mu just has such an incredibly offensive knockdown situation because the bits can meaty. They can punish every single roll. They can avoid reversals, and they can just extend pressure for days. She's a mix-up monster, and she's a zoning monster as well. Good job on teching that command grab. Not going to let that happen. And also, I like the usage of that 6C. You don't see it very often just because of how slow it is, but it's a great way to punish opponents from afar.
Oh, for sure. Like, usually you'll see it, you use it here in combos, but trying to use it in neutral can sometimes be a little bit risky. But I guess a character like Tiger, who's slower. All right, yeah, the DP coming out, so just gonna get Blue Thunder right off of them. All right,
magnetism is applied, so TectalEastside is going to be a little scared about that. Tries to go for the command grab, but that's not going to work out. Tectal going for the air reversal to basically just cover multiple options for Blue Thunder. Blue Thunder spending the Spark Bolt yet again, but we're going to be caught by the bits from behind. TectalEastside with a lot of resources on the table right now and really utilizing that 2B to its full extent. That is Mu's strongest neutral button, strongest pressure options, +0 on block, and extremely low recovery. So she can really just like press 2B and make you scared without doing anything else.
Yeah, there's not much like Taylor can do against that button either, because like he's not gonna counter poke you after, and she's got a new unit like backdash, so she can just immediately get out of there right after that, even if you block it. So, thinking about the Mai, I know that they do have like I think they have a pocket Mai, and as you say, yeah. From what I remember from the last VOD that I watched, I do remember seeing a pocket Mai. Yeah. I think this is one of those matchups that, like, as a Mai player, it's pretty good for sure. But if you don't main Mai, I'm not 100% on the ability to be able to win this matchup, especially against a player like TectalEastside. But you got to throw something out there, because like the Tiger was not working in that situation.
Yeah, it's certainly a much better matchup at the very least, though.
Yeah,
just because Mai has much better movement tools, much better range, and much better offense. But when it comes to offense, you're gonna have to be able to get out of the defensive situation first, because TectalEastside is already placing those bits on you in the corner. Though with that roll out, Blue Thunder takes a small trade to get out of that situation. The 6C going to be checking Blue Thunder. TectalEastside is going to be able to get very close to this win, but not quite.
Yeah, not yet. Guard cancel back into the corner. Oh, punishes the activation of the bits there, but DP on wake up. Yeah, kind of a menace on that one. Not much you can do except bait it in that situation, and not a lot of health on Blue Thunder there, so good decision from this side.
Even with the character swap, Tectal is looking in control just as ever. Oh, catching Blue Thunder on the dive kick. There is a bit of time to react to it, so when it comes to Mu, she can punish you on the drop down.
Good 5B there, just to zone them out a little bit. Just stay in the corner. Maybe trying to flip out. There we go. Oh, catches them with one hit.
Oh, spicy follow up. We find a connection. Yeah, that was really tricky. The 5A actually whiffing on Mai there. Tectal locking to the OD, but not able to get the kill still.
Okay.
Blue Thunder still alive, still in the game, but Tectal is on set point. It's going to open up Blue Thunder one more time with the 2B. One of the most consistent sources of damage for Mu.
So much damage where you can just overcome that.
Yeah, New like has hardly any defensive mechanics to her to her advantage. I mean, she has no meterless reversal. Her only meter reversal is her super, but has a large dead zone in front of her. And so she has to maybe rely on OD or EA, and those are things those are resources you don't necessarily want to be spending. So it's all of a matter if Quetzalcoatl can get into Elon's face, or if Elon can keep Quetzalcoatl zoned out for long enough. And it looks like Elon will be doing exactly that, keeping Quetzalcoatl at bay, and also keeping Quetzalcoatl a little bit honest as well, already representing that full screen dash. New is not always going to be a zoner. Sometimes you can go for a same side or a cross-up mix-up from full screen.
All right. Has the projectile set up. No hit on that, but very good patience from Quetzalcoatl right now. Just waiting for that right opportunity. Gets it with 6B.
Yeah, so far has been going with all the correct drive normals, and that's what you need to be doing when you're playing New, because if you miss one of those drive normals, that is Quetzalcoatl's like ticket to get in.
Oh yeah. Oh, going for the RC. I actually really love that, but getting stuck in the gravity zone right now.
You also got to ask, how many News has Quetzalcoatl been properly labbing against?
Oh, for sure.
I mean, it might just be a character matchup thing as well. Hardly anyone plays this character, so you're constantly going to be knowledge checked in a lot of these situations. And so far, Quetzalcoatl has not been able to find a clear answer, as Elon is just pulling him from full screen, not choosing to interact at all.
Just like, this is the right way to play this matchup, though, if you're Elon.
Absolutely.
Because like, you just do not want to walk up and interact unless you're in a combo like this. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And then you're at this perfect range now where they're in the, oh my god. It's the air combo just never ending. Where you put the gravity zone there and they can just basically never approach. But going for a close-up mix-up, good getting out of there from Elon, but Quetzalcoatl still looking for this right opportunity. Fake overhead into the low, okay.
Yeah, you can tell Quetzalcoatl really unsure where to press, but finally finds his way in. Gets one special unlock, but that's not the special I think Quetzalcoatl wants to see.
Definitely.
Oh, and immediately setting the burst. That's going to be knocking Quetzalcoatl to full screen once again, and goes for the dash up into the throw, catching Quetzalcoatl off guard. And the thing about Susanoo is he's a snowball character. He needs to be able to unlock these specials, and so far Quetzalcoatl has not had an opportunity to get the snowball even going once.
Yeah, no opportunities to even do the fireball full screen. Like, just all that zoning happening right now. 1 health and a dream right now in game 1, but does have the overdrive online for that right opportunity. It's just not looking like it's coming right now, and that's gonna end it. Game 1 going to Elon.
That was rough. I mean, that felt like a single-player game. Elon was just in complete control that entire time, and Quetzalcoatl unable to do anything. Really smart gravity seeds placement as well that made it incredibly hard for Quetzalcoatl to approach without hard reads, and it turns out all the reads that Quetzalcoatl tried to go for did not end up working out. You can see that gravity seed placement put up. Once again, those Luminous Slave, one of New's strongest tools available to her, is also really bullying Quetzalcoatl as it does track to their location.
Oh,
avoiding it. No. Oh boy, the gunshot. Quetzalcoatl trying by any means necessary to get any special lock, anything going, but Quetzalcoatl has not been able to scratch Elon in this game too.
And you could see it. Elon actually waited there. They knew, they actually purposely didn't attack them so that way they can anti-air them. But this is the best opportunity Quetzalcoatl's gotten right now. Good defense though from Elon immediately, and gets that active flow as well, which is really good to keep all this meter going and even get some extra damage on this combo. Oh, it just never ends.
Straight into this super 4.2k. New can certainly do damage with resources, and Quetzalcoatl has not pressured Elon enough to use those resources for defensive situations. It's been purely offense so far.
Yeah, and that's got to be like one of the, like, they have to like get these things out of them. They have to figure out a way to get around these things, but no tech coming out from Quetzalcoatl on that throw in mid-screen. So again, a pretty nice health advantage for Elon.
Gravity seed placement that's going to keep Quetzalcoatl locked in there for just a little bit longer. But finally making his way in, it looks like Quetzalcoatl is going to be able to get something started. Blade of Judgment has the DP unlocked, but we'll see how important that ends up being, as now Quetzalcoatl has his back up against the wall here.
Good tech.
Good tech on the throw. Finds a hit with the 6B. This is a huge hit for Quetzalcoatl. We have a lot of resources to cash out right now, but not enough to kill just yet. Instead, we're going to be getting that final pickup and Quetzalcoatl getting around on the board.
Yeah, like that was the final chance that they had, basically. And they actually took advantage of it. Good stuff for Quetzalcoatl. But what's going to be the new thing that Elon pulls out here? Because you have to change game plan at least a little bit, because you could see that Quetzalcoatl was catching on to something. But I mean, I guess the full screen zoning is still working though. I mean, they're just reacting there. They're putting in little tiny gaps, and then they're being like, I'm gonna fill that gap. I'm gonna wait for you to jump and get you. But good stuff from Quetzalcoatl, and actually able to catch a no tech there for the blue beat. Oh, catches them low.
Right, Elon going to be spraying that burst, sending Quetzalcoatl back into Nu's preferred range, and now it's on Quetzalcoatl to make it back in. And this is such and Gravity Seed is such an important tool to use against Susanoo, and really any other character, but Susanoo especially, just because of the fact that Susanoo has a very slow dash startup. He has the fastest speed in the game, but it takes a while for him to get going, so that's not going to be a tool that's going to be able to really effectively use, and he has to go for these more committal options like Ground Viper if he wants to make it through that, make it through that Gravity Seed a lot more effectively.
And like making them do those more risky options is just like, it just gives them so much more opportunity to find those openings. And oh my, like right now, Elon's finding a lot of openings. That's 2 in a row right now. Not going to be able to kill off of this one. Not enough meter. Only had. They were 2 meters away from getting the kill there, but guard cancel.
The counter assault. Oh, and the dash back in from Quetzalcoatl is like, I am not done with you. Let me back in here. Poptail didn't know. I think this combo will be enough to kill.
This combo
we have the meter for the super, and with the OD, Susanoo unlocks all of his specials, and the thing about the super is that it scales depending on how many of his specials he has unlocked, and Quetzalcoatl is thick and thin, still holding on despite Elon being on set point. And now we have even things up. Quetzalcoatl back in the zone, found the game plan, and has proven to himself and to the audience here that he can take down Elon and make it into winner's side top 8, because this is a top 8 qualifying match.
It is, and that was like actually like a crazy combo to end that game too, because like if you were like even a millisecond off there, like you would have been sent to losers just immediately if you're Quetzalcoatl. So, but Elon is gonna find a little bit of control here. Oh, gets the counter hit, but no full combo off those drive normal combos.
Quetzalcoatl back in jail, but another smart gunshot RC is going to punch Quetzalcoatl. A small ticket, a small opportunity. I'm not able to keep that opportunity going for much longer. Elon's still using that Luminous Slave, continuing to threaten all these options from Quetzalcoatl from full screen.
I mean, Elon's just using all of their meter here to do defense options, the exact thing that that Quetzalcoatl basically wants them to do. Because anytime that they don't have a lot of resources, they're going to be they're going to do not as much damage as they want to, because that is below average on that 2700. But okay, good find. Guard cancel yet again, setting up the Gravity Seed across the screen.
As well.
Oh, good.
Tries to air dash in, but the Gravity Seed going to keep him locked down in jail.
It's just so hard to escape there. Oh, and they go right into it with the shoulder check.
Let me tell you, Gravity works both in the air and on the ground. And Elon is going to be keeping Quetzalcoatl back and far away, 6 feet away, like we're back in the COVID days. Elon with a round on the table and back at set point.
Yeah.
The block on the multiple overheads. Quetzalcoatl able to unlock one special, and this could be a potentially important special that Quetzalcoatl has. That is the orb, because it does nullify projectiles.
Nice, and they get the cross-up, but Quetzalcoatl is going to opt to burst in that situation. Honestly, probably makes a lot of sense. Nice tech, but Elon's trying to keep on their tail right now. Well, Quetzalcoatl is now. Just trying to get into the corner. Burst does not want to hold that combo, and I kind of agree. You don't want to let them get any momentum here.
Ooh, I love that. Quetzalcoatl walling Elon out in the air. Stay in the corner, he says. And here's the Blade of Judgment. Loops coming in for some extra damage. Unlocks another special 3.3k. One more hit for Quetzalcoatl to be able to finish the job, but Elon is trying to finish the job as well. Does not have the resources, though, so this could potentially be a two-touch situation for Quetzalcoatl, and that super is going to call out Elon from full screen.
Yeah, they hadn't shown that in the entire time, but they had the ability to do it because they had Sword actually activated there. So we're going to our final round. here between Elon and Quetzalgoatl.
Who wants it more here, folks? If they win it, they make it into top 8. Elon still continues to keep Quetzalgoatl locked down, but that grounding seed was a little too close. Elon was playing way too close to Quetzalgoatl there.
A little bit playing with the fire, and they catch them in the air as well in the corner right now. Not able to catch the roll, but you're still able to keep the pressure here for Quetzalgoatl. You have 50 meter to keep yourself safe, but not even going to need it there, forcing the burst out of Elon. So into the red right now for them, and active flow as well.
And the overhead lands, and Quetzalgoatl is going to upset Elon to make it into winner side top 8. A lot until he hits you once.
Honestly, I think this is a very interesting matchup because, like, I think Hakumen has the right tools to do really well in this matchup, like big normals to beat the invincibility, to beat the big dashes of them coming in, you know, preemptively, and also a guard cancel, you know, like being that Biken-like character where like they want to do stuff to you while one hit stun or counter you while you're trying to hit them, like. That kind of stuff is really good against a character like Naoto, who wants to just be up in your face and be like doing tons and tons of block strings. So I'm kind of interested in seeing what Akin's way is of navigating this matchup right now, because I think Ereth's definitely I definitely can see both of these players taking it for sure right now.
Yeah, the thing about Hakumen, he's a very high risk, high reward character. That's how he is characterized. While Naoto, on the other hand, can play very safe, unending stagger pressure is a way to describe it. So, you know, you're playing this high risk against this very safe pressure that Naoto can enforce, and then suddenly you're being put into bad situations if you're not making the correct reads, but slowly Ereth is going to be gaining that meter, and that is vital to Hakumen's game plan, as you can cancel your specials into each other.
Okay. Waiting, good anti-air. Counter hit anti-air as well, so you're going to be able to get a lot of damage here and get that corner as well. Good catch on that roll as well. Just good awareness from Akin. Probably waited for the burst there, but no burst coming out from Ereth, and they're able to escape the corner. 100 meter here, might be able to kill.
Into the super RC extension and to the other side of the stage. Akin brings Ereth. Now we're going to be brought to the second round of game 1 as well. Akin maybe trying to meet Ereth in the air, going to be counter hit in response, but just like a jump scare like that. Look how fast Naoto can close the distance against the opponent.
It truly is a jump scare. All right, going for that overhead. Overhead yet again, not guessing right, and going to be able to call out the no tech as well with that blue beat. That's very solid damage, honestly, and you're also getting the corner. Active flow gonna also add on some damage here. Waited for the DP, but no DP coming out from them, and the full conversion from Ereth is gonna even us up at 1-1.
Yeah, spending every resource available there. All the Magatama stocks all being used. Ereth playing that one pretty cleanly, but Akin bringing things back in the final round of this game. Good throw. That's going to put Ereth into a very scary situation, because now Ereth is sitting at 40% life remaining.
Oh my god, the damage. Oh,
catches him on the rollout as well.
Wow.
Will Ereth bite with that burst? You might have to very soon. This combo won't be enough to kill, but this next situation might. Or Ereth may be looking to save that for OD later on.
Good reaction to that mix-up. That was kind of crazy with the 6B.
Oh, drops the combo!
The 6A. And then the drop right now. Overdrive, and Ereth is going to try to make good use of it here. This should be big damage.
We have full resources available as well. Every Magnetama stock under the sun. And Ereth chasing Akin out of the corner as Akin tries to go for that jump escape. The Agito keeping Akin honest on the ground when Ereth is in the air. And Ereth trying to like hit Akin out of the air, anti-air him with that 5A is going to get stuffed out.
That was a crazy, that was like a crazy last 30 seconds. But
yeah,
I mean,
and
Akin coming out on top.
And that OD from Hakumen can be so scary, especially when Hakumen is at that low health. You're like, okay, well, he's at that low health. I have all this health to work with. Well, you know, you might not have that health very soon. It is a great equalizer. That's the way I would describe Hakumen's OD, in the fact that it can kind of just be like, there's some cases where, you know, characters, when they use OD, it may not always be the best time to use it. But when it comes to Hakumen's OD, oftentimes there's really no bad opportunity to use it at.
For sure. I was about to say that. where it's like you use it in basically universally as like an offensive option or a defensive option, and it's almost always a good thing to do it, especially if you get active flow going and then you get another one very soon. But defensive options is going to be the things that is getting called out by Akin here, calling out the roll. No anti-air combo coming out from Ereth. Oh, tried to dodge something there, but playing a lot of neutral still.
Oh, that was clean, Akin.
Akin does drop the combo though, so it's gonna be. I mean, they drop it and then pick it up anyway because there's a no tech from Ereth, so it doesn't really matter in the end.
Dude, this guy drops his combos all the time. These Naoto players, man.
He's kind of a low hit stun character. He's like one of them, so I kind of understand. But on the same token, like when you're playing against a character like Hakumen, you have to be so oh my god! tried to dodge there, and almost got killed for it.
Oh man, that could have been a very risky whip punch there. Okay, nice. We're going to be able to get that parry on Akin. Akin going for that DP, but because it travels so far forward, Ereth not able to get a real punish on it, but that's a huge launcher into the OD. This should be plenty.
Yeah, he should be very dead from that one. Good find with the anti-air coming out from Ereth. 2H, I believe. Oh, 2C. Yeah, 2C.
All right, Akin, a little more patient here.
Speaking of anti-airs, I mean, Akin had gotten another one there, but just not finding these combos. Oh, getting counter hit. Mashing something there. So stuck in the corner. The throw. TRM as well. Doesn't have any meter though.
Yeah, so not able to get a whole ton there, but Akin is in that red life territory, meaning that Ereth could easily clean things up, though Akin is holding on to that burst, knowing he's going to need it for later in case he does get hit once.
Both players have active flow here, so like this next hit is going to hurt.
Yeah, and Ereth doing a lot of small packet damage here, but not able to close it out as Akin continues to do even more damage to Ereth's life bar into the OD. That was perfect too. I don't know if Ereth was specifically looking out for a throw that entire time, but it was so smart to go for that throw because you cannot burst the throw and you can go straight into the OD to lock out the burst to get that final hit.
Yeah, good stuff from them, especially the knowledge that you can even do that. Like, I feel like a lot of players would not think that way, but that's thinking like, what's my win condition here? I need to make it so that they cannot burst. Like, activate that overdrive and do it. Oh, good. They find the cross up, but there's a lot of like little hits just like add up right now for Ereth. But DP to get out of the situation from Akin, not blocking the overhead again. So Ereth being sent to the corner.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about Ereth is that Hakumen is not scary at the start. He's become scary a lot later into the game. And right now, this could be a very scary situation. We have 4 Maknchess available for, once again, refreshing that meter. Akin does not have that burst or that overdrive anymore, so that defensive mechanic is not going to be available to him. He does have DP, however, so he could use that in case Ereth decides to pressure him later in this round.
Well,
but Akin is looking to make sure that Ereth does not get that opportunity, but closing it out with that super. Akin placing themselves onto the set point yet again.
Yeah. Like, just big damage found at the end there from Akin. And already kind of a disadvantage for them. I mean, you can see Akin just backing up here, trying to bait them in a little bit, especially since they have the health lead. They don't have to approach. Them.
Yeah, I love Akin's play right now, noting that like Naoto's toolkit is very well rounded. He can kind of adapt to any set of play against any opponent. And right now he's just waiting for Ereth to approach and punishing him on his approaches.
Yeah, they're a little behind there, but they find. Oh my god! I didn't even see that I don't even know how that happened, but either way, like, just finding it again! Just catching Ereth hitting something with that spot dodge into the up kick.
Oh, the air hit in the burst. Akin does not want any of that. You see Ereth. It's like, okay, you know what? I know what he wants to do, and Akin does exactly that, but goes so fast. He can't react to it. Goes for the guard break with Naoto, and that is going to be able to be the win for Akin, closing it out over Ereth and placing Akin into top 8. I believe this is Akin's first major results in top 8 for. We need Days to be playing Jin again. Man.
Sometimes. I see it sometimes.
Well, yeah, you played Jin for a little bit over at Fossies, but mainly Mai nowadays.
As a Mai player, I do like seeing Days play Mai. Okay.
I like seeing Days play Mai. I like seeing Days play Jin, so. we can't have the same thing here.
It's true. I mean, I like playing multiple characters as I don't know how to put it. If you're a Mai player, having a pocket like Jin or Ragna, that's a good thing. So I wouldn't be surprised if we could see more Jin in the future from Days, but that's not who's on screen right now. It's Nick. So, oh my god.
Immediately clashing, and I see Nick wanting that much more than Tectal, and already doing a decent amount of damage, getting a small reset in there as well.
I love the use of the air normals there to try to pressure them, but TectalEastside is going to be able to find a blue combo into the corner and set up all those things that they want.
Yeah, setting up the bits, and like we talked about before, this knockdown situation is very scary because those bits can basically cover all those rolls, and it can just be this extremely safe offensive off pressure, and looks like we're going to be seeing an unfortunate dual shock connection.
What happened?
Not like this. Was it their controllers? Was it someone else on the setup?
Because I think they...
Or someone just accidentally pressed the home button? Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
No, not like this.
Not like this.
Already forfeiting game 1?
And you say, I don't think
just a round?
I don't think they forfeit entire...
Okay.
An entire game. But that would...
But even then, losing a round is very, very big. We'll see what the ruling is here.
Kind of waiting on it right now, but either way, that was an exciting start to game 1. It's a little unfortunate that there was an issue of controllers. Okay, so it looks like that was a home button press from Nick, so Tectal is going to take that round 1.
Yeah, that's such a bad position to be put in because, like we've been talking about, Tectal is the one that's favored to win. So Nick starting off on the back foot immediately like this, even when that round 1 was looking so good too, right? Nick had Tectal on the ropes for a minute there.
Oh, for sure.
Just gonna go for the flashy finish because why not? Meter doesn't carry over. But that burst does. So we're going to be starting off this next round with full burst on the table, just like a normal Tectal, taking the round away from Nick, and we'll see what Nick has to respond. A bit of a similar approach from last time, right? That similar round start where you go for the air dash jump in. This time going to go counter hit trade instead of actually clashing.
Okay, good defense right now from Tectal. Not really falling for any of these jump-ins. Oh, good defense, though, as well from NIC. Not getting hit by the overhead and able to turn around the situation. No full combo, though, from them. Okay.
Throw, that's going to pop Nick up, and with that 6C is going to push Nick into the corner. Muno for a lot of corner carry as well, and now all the bits are set up in Nick's face. You cannot see a single thing, but the roll out, the walk out, the dash out, whatever you want to call it, Nick was able to get himself out of that corner situation and get back into the game here. And look, we're still both so even.
Nice DP. I mean, you had DP there, but okay, no hit from Nick.
Bit
Still
of a yellow super from full screen, spending 50 of that meter, and going to be getting caught in that air throw. Nick spending that burst because that combo would be enough to kill, and that was a very committal option from Tectal, though. The bits coming in. Oh, man.
So he fired the laser, and then he got hit. But the laser was still
firing because it was so far away. It's kind of like a Carl situation, right? Where you pop the fireball, but doesn't get interrupted because it's already out, but so far away that it comes in at the perfect time. Yeah,
normally the bits actually don't fire at you if you're
getting hit or you're getting blocked.
Yeah.
Unless you're an OD. That's why moves OD is kind of scary.
That is that is a crazy fact. in my opinion. All right, activating overdrive. Jin definitely has one of the best overdrives in the game, so you gotta make good use of this, but not really able to get a full conversion here. I mean, you get a 6A there, but it's just really not that much.
That's going to catch Nick low, sends to full screen once again, and Tectal keeping Nick zoned out for a little bit longer. This is looking a little more one-sided than the previous rounds we've been seeing. Tectal going to be finding another hit here, and Nick is going to be brought down to their final opportunity to make something happen. Tectal on set point.
Yeah, it just really feels like Nick is having a really hard time chasing down Tectal. Like, you could see it right there. Just, like, absolutely not able to, like, deal with that movement. Okay, activating overdrive, gonna just do all these bits in the air. They reset their air actions in there by doing overdrive, and Nick getting caught on the ground as well. So, very dangerous situation here in the corner. This is your tournament life. You gotta be careful, Nick. Oh, but they find it.
Yeah, Nick so far has been doing a fantastic job at actually getting himself out of these corner situations. It looks like going for the throw counter. TectalEastside saying, what are you doing? Into the air, that is my space.
Tectal is so ready for it right now. Oh, yeah, you have to burst, because that definitely would have killed with active flow and 50 meter. But 1 health in a dream right now for Nick, and the 3C to end it off. TectalEastside making that
played the same character, and that was Crisis Edge and Ereth with that Hakumen, and everyone else has been playing completely unique characters.
But even sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Regardless of their strength, but yeah, go ahead.
And say even like 2 Hakumens, that's like a crazy thing to me.
Yeah.
Like, but getting into the set. All right, I love the movement already from Dark Souls to try to get in. You can see a much faster character, but activating that item did get them punished.
Now, Dark Souls 2 definitely has much more in the movement department, and also that long-range department as well, with the multiple projectiles that Platinum has to her advances. But so far, with those gift boxes, they're not going to be really doing too much, and neither is that Halo.
Yeah, right now, just getting punished for that movement in. Good blocks, though. Big health disadvantage right now for Dark Souls 2. Just dealing with all of this zoning and not able to do anything. They tried to throw a gift box there, but they weren't able to. Elon with another round 1 perfect. Just kind of the thing that happens. That first round, like, just Elon always just has that momentum. All right, catching the early movement with the low as well again.
It really begs the question, how much has Dark Souls 2 actually played against a character like Nimm, and especially a player that can play as aggressive as Elon, like that, just runs up air throws instead of continuing to back up, meeting danger in its face and being rewarded for it. Dark Souls 2 stuck into the corner, especially with this gravity seed as well. It's like a corner, a corner to go, basically.
Okay, activating
the rockets.
Finally gets to activate those projectiles, but it's not looking like it's going to matter right now. Like, I mean, it's not going to be another perfect, but Elon is just, like, not letting them get in at all. No burst punish, but, I mean, the burst didn't hit them, so that was a very, very fast game 1 for Elon.
Yeah, that's another thing, too, where, like, a lot of her pressure options, a lot of her combos as well are just naturally burst safe. So even in that situation, like, there's not really much you could do, and Dark Souls 2 just had to spend that burst like that. And that was essentially a double perfect for Elon. I mean, the only damage that Elon took in that previous round was chip.
Oh, for sure. And look at this double movement back, and back to business as usual, basically.
Pelting him with the swords from afar. I mean, just the anti-air swords as well. The cross-up catching Dark Souls 2 off guard. But good job blocking some of those tricky overheads like those 4Ds. They can be hard to see just because they can be an off-screen, full-screen overhead like that.
Yeah, and yet again, activating that gravity seed. Enough time given for Elon. All right.
One more interaction for Elon and finds the combo he needs. Dark Souls 2 has not been able to hit Elon once.
Yeah.
Elon is looking for... sorry, Dark Souls 2 is looking for something, anything right now.
Basically anything. Oh, okay, they get the 5A. Okay, and they get the conversion in the corner, but Elon's like, no, it's my turn again. Burst, just deciding to use that resource to get out of that situation. Nice tech. Oh, great reaction, but yet again, just catching them in the air. Just not letting them do anything right now.
Yeah, and you can see that Dark Souls 2 is going for a little more of those burst approach options, little hops of speed. But you gotta be, playing a little more patient, I think, right? Like some walk-ups here and there, some jump forwards here and there, but even Dark Souls doing that is not really able to weave through this pelting projectiles, just covering every single angle of the screen. And Dark Souls 2, unsure of where to approach, finds a hit with the cat hammer that could be big as we get a knockdown, but Elon is somehow, some way rolling out and escaping every single time into the super on the cat hammer there. Elon is going to be knocking Dark Souls 2 out of the bracket opponent. That's really how it is. He's as honest footsies, and like the most dishonest thing about him, probably 5B. But no, he has to really rely on stuff like stagger pressure, like those 2As, to actually reliably open up the opponent because his high-low mix isn't that strong. Yeah,
in a game full of characters that do a lot of insane stuff, Ragna's very, he's pretty straightforward. I wouldn't call him basic. Like, he has a lot of stuff going on still, and he's one of the lower health characters in the game, along with having, stealing health as well. You can vampire that health. So Cam on the Noel, Endless on the Ragna. But Noel's also kind of a, seen as one of those more simple characters. Invincibility with those drive normals as well. Just going to put them in a good position here in the corner. What's the Oki? Okay. Overhead.
Yeah, overhead there. This is kind of just like a create your own mix kind of character. She gets in and then she kind of just does these strings where okay, special move into special move. Am I going for an overhead? Am I going for a low? Am I going for these plus on block resets? And right now, Endless unsure of how to contest this until the 5B Jesus kick gives us the word.
Yeah, and this is where Endless is going to have to make a little bit of their comeback, but doing a good job already.
Yeah, and you can make a little bit of a comeback as well by regaining some of that life. Yeah. It might not be substantial in a lot of situations, but there's some cases where, it does come into play. There's some places where, that Ragna would have died if he had not recovered some of that health. So, looks like Endless was not able to get into that kind of situation, but it will potentially play a factor as Noel isn't necessarily the highest damage character around.
Oh, for sure. And, oh, no full combo and good recognition yet again. Going for that backdash invincible move. Oh my god. Into the corner. Not high damage, like you said. Plus on block right there. Overhead, good blocks right now. Overhead again, but the third overhead gonna work out. And then the command grab. Oh my god.
Yeah, Kim is just being relentless on Endless right now, not giving him a chance to breathe, and you really have to be like that when you're playing Noel, because the thing about Noel is that she doesn't have a lot of reach, which is really funny because she plays with 2 guns, right?
As a gun character, she's like, yeah, I have one move that can shoot you at range, but it's not very good.
She has less range than Ragna's leg.
Yeah, for
brother,
sure.
She has less range than Ragna's leg.
Yeah,
I think that kind of tells something about how Noel plays. But when she does get in your face, I mean, look how offensively, how scary she can be on pressure.
Oh, for sure. And especially, I kind of want to see the DPs come out right now from Endless, because, right now you are letting this pressure rock a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I mean, they IB'd there, but yet again, standing up, so getting command grabbed. No recognition there about why they're. I don't think they understand about why they're getting hit there. But full combo into that super, pretty nice damage. 4,500 off of that command grab, I believe.
Yeah, Noel can be a knowledge check as well, right? Thing about Noel is that she's hardly played, and also she has some properties, like some of her driving moves have invulnerability tied to them. So it does make it scary to try and press against Noel, and that might be why Endless may be scared to press and challenge Noel when he put up on the defensive.
All right, but they are going to be able to get some solid offense going in this round. Oh, this should be it, right? Yeah. Just a solid 3-touch, perfect, coming out from Endless, but it is Cam still on that set point, so you have to be careful here, because just getting knowledge checked here could cost them the match. I mean, not able to beat that follow-up, but good air conversion coming out from Endless. Oh, the blocks. Oh, but getting hit by the 2A. And look at that full corner carry.
All right. Oh, the cross-up as well. That's going to catch Endless from behind. And Cam continuing to run this offense. A decent amount of damage, carrying Endless to the other side of the stage. Big hit, but Cam going to be spending that burst immediately.
I like how they're going in the mid-screen for a lot of those jumps. Like, you should, like, a lot of her moves don't have that, like, big vertical range. So, like, and she also, like, doesn't have, like, big air moves to beat you up there. Like, she has to preemptively look for those in order to get it. But 2A hit from Endless into the corner, safe jump. Okay, but guard cancel to go right out. It's Cam's turn right now, and they want to end this set. Oh, but good conversion off of that JC.
Yeah, utilizing those big air normals to their advantage. Endless is controlling this airspace, and that's pretty notable too because it can be scary to challenge Noel. She's not necessarily the strongest character in a lot of aspects, but her air-to-air game is incredibly strong. She has fantastic buttons in that space.
I was wrong.
All right, starting off this pressure, the overhead opening up Endless once again.
I want to see like Endless be a little bit more preemptive. Like, I feel like you need to be a little bit more preemptive in a lot of these situations against a character like Noel. Like you're letting them get their pressure started, and Cam's doing a great job of just like keeping it going overhead yet again, and that's a counter hit as well. So this should be some pretty solid damage. Okay.
First spent from Endless. Now this is an interesting situation that Endless put themselves in because spending that burst means they could potentially not have burst for this next round. So Endless really believing in the fact that they could win here, but an unfortunate input error with that DP in the air. That's going to be a free punish for Cam as Cam is moving to set point. One more round to go.
I think they wanted cross-up Inferno Divider there, but because it completely whiffed, like they couldn't even RC it to keep it safe. So, like, letting Cam get this advantage here. Command grab yet again. Very solid damage in the mid-range here. Oh, and overhead yet again.
That could potentially be one of the last overheads, and like a landlord knocking on the door, it's telling Endless to open up here in this corner. Oh. Endless getting out of this situation. The OD from Cam. Will Endless respond with the OD of their own? Woo! Cam being very aggressive, pushing in.
Okay. Oh, good, nice approach, finding the low, but enforcing out that burst right now. Cam is gonna solidify their top 8 finish with that combo. Like, a lot of their pressure is just like you can shield it, and then it's hard for them to reset unless they take a risk.
Yeah.
So.
And that's the thing too, where Hibiki is a character that kind of has to overextend in a lot of situations, and Hakumen is that premier character that punishes others for overextending.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to be like, if you're Susanoo here, you have to be really careful about like what kind of decisions that you're deciding to make, because anything can definitely cost you like a round, just through momentum alone. So, all right, very, very slow start. Susanoo opting to play that very far back.
Yeah, they're syncing up to the music.
Definitely.
Now we're getting the rising action here as OD has been popped, but Ereth, you can't take back your turn there. Susanoo win for that low recovery move with that 5A.
Yeah, but very big patience right now from Susanoo as well. So both players wasting their overdrives in that situation. All right, good overhead. Nice tech as well.
Backing up, shooting out that shadow clone from up high. Ereth going to be respecting Susanoo a lot, but going for the air approach. Susanoo scores an anti-air on Ereth.
Yeah, and I think they're going to be able to get some. They're going to be able to get a safe jump, but they go for the air dash into the corner, and actually Ereth just rolls away. So now big opportunity right now for Ereth, and they're going to be able to get the active flow going as well. So that means overdrive's coming very, very soon.
Agito from the knockdown, and Ereth meeting Susanoo up in the air. What an insane conversion. Not able to fully get the close out though. Pseudonym still alive with a lot of resources as well. In the dash forward, Ereth just does a simple 5A to smack Pseudonym out of the air. And this is going to be really interesting because now we're seeing that Pseudonym is taken to the air in a lot of these situations. Ereth has a lot of tools as Hakumen to knock you out. Enma is one of them that reaches very high and very high up, very far and very high up, meaning that being in the airspace can be very scary.
It can, and that was a 4K combo off of a very simple starter. Okay, no back throw, but still going to be able to get some solid damage off of this, and maybe get them closer to the other corner. Oh, catches no tech. Honestly, sometimes you just take that and you're able to not get fully reset, and you get the corner control right now for Ereth. So that's very, very important. I love how slow both these players are playing it, though, because they do not want to be caught out right now.
There it is, the parry coming in. That's going to score Ereth and Magatama to use. The shoulder check. Yeah, going to have to respect that OD activation.
Yeah, they do respect it, but Pseudonym not able to really find any punish on.
Ooh, trying to go for the Enma, but it was just a little too, didn't reach just high enough for Pseudonym. And now Pseudonym able to punish it.
Oh, he didn't stay on the ground. They just decided to jump there, and this might be death.
I don't know. We don't have a lot of resources. EA activation, though, it's going to be very close, but not enough.
Yes, another chance for Pseudonym right here. 100 meter right now. A DPRC.
The blocks. Ereth holding on strong. The Pseudonym has to be on the defense at this time around, and the overhead is going to open him up. That's going to be Hakumen's basic pressure game plan when he doesn't have a lot of resources. Well, he's really going to be relying on our overheads like that, but that's not really going to be giving him a whole ton of reward until he starts building up those stocks.
Yeah, you don't get much reward off of that, especially in the beginning, and then but the thing that it does is that it forces people to really think about high or low, because that's a very hard overhead to react to. But if you don't block the low, the low will actually convert even early, so you have to be really careful.
Right now, Ereth with one game on the board over Pseudonym. This is the last top 16 match here. The winner of this will qualify into top 8. Both players playing patient once again, both respecting each other's options.
Oh, JC appearing already. This game too. But not able to get the Oki. Still finds the cross up. All right, no tech.
Yeah, it's kind of like what I was talking about before. There's going to be a lot of no techs from Ereth because he's very scared of those potential resets that Hibiki can do.
Yeah, you are spending a little bit more of your health. Okay.
Is the Susanoo drop?
Just gets it, but doesn't have 50 meter to actually convert there. He's trying to keep them in the corner. Good anti-air. Bit of a hill to climb here, but more than a bit. But solid damage here in the corner.
Yeah, that was a massive hit for Ereth, and finds the over conversion, but tries to bait out the burst. No burst from Pseudonym, and the tech from Pseudonym will push Ereth further away. We burst on that 2A. Ereth has OD into the back pocket, only one Magatama stock remaining, and unfortunately will not be able to do much with it. Pseudonym opening up Ereth with a low.
Yeah, good find from Pseudonym, but Ereth almost had that round. That was very, very close. So, I think they caught them trying to back roll there. Oh, and the weight on the parry. So big punish coming out with a counter hit in the corner. So let's see what the tech situation will be like. The 5A to try to catch them. I mean, Pseudonym's trying to call out these no techs in a new way here.
Pseudonym playing a lot faster than he was in that previous game, and you can see that here as Pseudonym trades, and call that the Louisiana Purchase for Pseudonym because of how good that was, because now there's a game on the board for Pseudonym. Things have evened up. We are 1-1, one more game to go. Only one can move on.
Yeah, only one of them can move on. Both of them looking really good in the game that they won. So we'll see if Ereth finds what they need to do in order to beat Pseudonym, because Pseudonym is looking super good that last match.
Yeah, absolutely. What's the round start going to be? I think that's going to be the big signifier. Yeah, no, we're just going to go for that backdash. Both these players, once again, respecting each other a lot.
They don't want to be the first ones to actually engage here, but Pseudonym is going to be able to find that first engagement and even find that cross-up hit. So, and the standing parry also going to get not parried, is going to get baited.
Yeah. Zip drop finisher, hard knockdown, frame kill, overhead. Ereth bursting,
good
but
air to
now
air.
might not have burst for this next round. Let's see if Ereth can clean this one up.
Yeah, Ereth like got them in the corner. This is the perfect position for them. But Susanoo trying to sit pretty here. He's gonna get found by that overhead. Convert in the corner. Okay, DP on wake up. Oh, stuck back in the corner. They tried to go for some form of cross-up, but now they're stuck again. DP is going to miss, and it's going to completely whiff, so you're not able to RC it. So burst being forced out from Susanoo into the throw. Good tech.
Oh my god, no. We're at even life now. I think if you're Ereth, like even if you don't win this one, which he will win this one. He at least got the burst out of Susanoo. Meaning that Susanoo's next round is going to be very tough to work around.
Yeah, this is a rough round to try to win, because you also have Ereth with those 6 bars already. So even if they start losing, it's possible that they start like getting not only burst back, but like overdrive into a comeback. So you have to be super careful. Oh, this is going to be... Oh, they mess up the combo, though. They have them in the corner, stuck, not able to get that second in, so no guaranteed pressure afterwards, but they're still able to find it. TRM!
And we don't have enough for burst, but we also don't have enough meter to kill here. Ereth not able to close it out just yet, and Susanoo has been able to find a way out of the corner. Ereth stuck in the corner now. Susanoo going to run this combo, going to be dealing a good deal of damage. 2.5k. Ereth now being put on the ropes in the corner, spends the OD. Doesn't commit to a whole lot. Susanoo responds with an OD of their own. And that timer for Ereth is going to run down. I think Susanoo is going to be able to take this kill here with his meter on the super.
Yeah, 100 meter right now.
No! Okay. Oh my god, that gave me a jump scare for a moment, but the RC extension after the super will be able to clean it up.
Yeah. But they had to spend everything there, so no overdrive going into this round 3.
But neither does Ereth.
Yeah, Ereth a little bit closer, but I mean, it could still be a bit of time before they get it back here, and that could cost them right now. Good opener from Susanoo right now, kind of building their momentum here. Looking super good. No tech. You're able to get this corner carry off of that, but the parry into the corner. Big combo right now. Able to even us up. Good blocks on the overhead, but just the very stubby normal, so cannot punish that.
And catches him high. That's the anti-air. That's the anti-air that Ereth needs. Agito Ender into the TRM.
Again.
That's going to lock at the burst for a moment, but where do you burst in this combo? All of it could potentially be burst safe. OD activation from Susanoo. Wants to use this for the comeback. We have 5 seconds to work with, but Ereth is going to make sure that he's going to be on the ropes the entire time. One hit for Ereth. We'll be able to close out, and Ereth playing patient, reserved, compact, knowing he only needs one more hit, and finds it with the 5A anti-air. Ereth has punched his ticket into top 8 to be our final top 8 qualifier.
Yeah, that was a crazy match at the end. Yeah, like that 2B is like that 2B is a real menace. The 5B and JB are real menaces, and like anytime you're getting hit on the ground, they can also just cancel into fireball. You know, and also if you're like doing the wrong thing, sometimes it's gonna push back super hard, and then you're putting yourself at a disadvantage. So I think Quetzalgoatl is just like, you know, is a real lock-in matchup in my opinion. But I'm sure Quetzalgoatl has that experience of how to get in and immediately getting that JA. Good find already. You get that burst out of Maknchess like very, very early. And Maknchess just playing that zoning game, playing off of those crests a lot. Right? The defense.
Absolutely. I love the patience so far from Quetzalgoatl, just waiting for his opportunities to get in. And actually taking that burst early from Maknchess is very important, but you have to be able to also play defense against these instant overheads. Those 5A air jump cancels are always going to be very scary, but Quetzalgoatl finding a solid hit, going to be unlocking a few specials along the way. Now has Ground Viper, now has Spin, also has DP, 3 of the most important tools he's going to be needing in this matchup, and now is continuing to snowball by leveling up those specials, using them as mix-up tools, and opening up Maknchess one more time with that overhead.
I love their use of meter there. They were just doing DPRC, but it's like they'll make sure that they'll guarantee that they can keep their turn there and keep them in the corner. So solid stuff from Quetzalgoatl, but Maknchess is gonna bring Quetzalgoatl to the corner. Oh, just
good recognition.
Yeah, just immediately activating, and you get the active flow from that as well. So gonna be able to get another overdrive, especially with this hit here.
Yeah, and once again, I love the patience for Quetzalcoatl. Unfortunately, that was a bit of an awkward hit there, knocking to the other side where Quetzalcoatl was not expecting it to. And it looks like Maknchess will be contesting Quetzalcoatl in the air with the JBs. But like I said, I like the patience from Quetzalcoatl so far. Even like running up and blocking. That is just key in this matchup to make sure that you're not overextending. And there is the first air throw reset of this set. And potentially could be way more. Maknchess is notorious for doing things like that if you happen to tune in for CEO.
Yeah, that was a very scrappy moment there at the end, but they were able to come on top. The clash on the anti-air and air button there, kind of looking crazy. All right, good blocks. Very low barrier already, though, for Maknchess, so they got to be really careful. DP on wake up. I like that option because you really haven't shown it quite yet against Quetzalcoatl, and it's so good in those pressure sequences. Okay.
Great combo so far. That was incredibly optimized, 3.1k. Not a ton of damage, but the thing about S is she's not trying to do a lot of damage in one combo, but constantly doing a lot of damage in multiple different hits. Two air throws. Are we going to do one more? No, we're not. Instead, we're going to brother, what?
Oh no, that is a mental goal. For me, that would be a mental breaker. You can see they're trying to keep it straight there. They're trying not to feel it too much there, but that's something that, like, you got to react to. You cannot let them get away with it.
Yeah, Maknchess here is just like, you know what? You cannot be asleep during my combos. I'm going to make sure that you're paying attention to this game at all times because all these air throws, you know how much damage he's getting off of every single one of these resets is absolutely absurd. So Quetzalcoatl has to be aware of that and start to tech these a lot more often.
Oh, for sure. Oh, it's an overhead. Gonna immediately opt for the burst. You have a lot of health here when you're Susan, so you're able to get that burst back pretty easily by the second round. Okay, not blocking the overhead. Maknchess also opting for the burst, but this time they're gonna get a big conversion off of that.
Okay, so good block on the instant overhead and good tech as well. Maknchess sent back, but can just sit back and toss out those fireballs to keep Quetzalcoatl at bay. And attempted 5C going to get stuck by the JD into the back air dash JC, and that is going to catch out Quetzalcoatl, especially in the corner here. This should be able to kill, and that it will. Maknchess going to be cleaning up the first round of game number 2 as well. And this isn't even the final situation. So one more round for Maknchess, and he has this set in the bag.
Okay, 2C, reaction, anti-air, into the throw immediately after. Quetzalcoatl does not want to go down here and is working on getting that perfect here in the corner. Okay, blocking the overhead yet again. Not plus there on the ball. It's not upgraded, so you are able to take your turn back after. Oh, good openings here from Maknchess and even able to get a side switch. Okay,
the JD cross up.
Yeah.
Attempted burst bait from Maknchess as well. The throw, DPRC, expecting Quetzalcoatl to EAM once again.
Yo, this is like some crazy mental stack stuff as well. Like, you have to think about so many options here against Maknchess. Good tech.
Oh, he's back to JC's in. 6B coming in, but Maknchess a little too high. Had a super jump in order to get that combo to actually confirm properly. And now Maknchess still needs that one hit against Quetzalcoatl here. Finds the spin. Burst is going to be spent for Maknchess. RC trying to go for one more cross up into the jump up JC, and that's going to catch out Quetzalcoatl as Maknchess is once again at winners finals for another CEO event. He's one of the best players to do it with this character.
Oh, for sure. And Akin, I don't know if I've ever seen Akin in this matchup. So I'm excited to see what these two have for us in this match. Mecha Oni versus Akin starts now.
All right, ready. Going to be charging that up here.
Yeah, you get that heat going, and you charge up and get all of your improved specials already. I like the backdash at round start to get that immediate burst on that. Mecha Oni tried to go for the overdrive there so they could get some extra damage tacked on. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, this is going to be doing quite a deal of damage. 4K, BB combo, OTG picks him up one more time, and look at that, the health has been eviscerated.
Yeah, seven letters. Is that perfect? Coming out from Mecha Oni.
But while it can be one side for Bullet, it could also be very one side for Naoto as well if he can manage to get in and get his pressure started, because Bullet has very limited defensive options, doesn't really have a good reversal, and you know the options that we do have on defense are just the system mechanics.
Yeah, I mean, and you saw it there. The mix-up with the auto, if they try to go for the overhead, that can be unsafe on block. So Akin taking advantage of that, and in the corner, oh, catches the tech, and now they've got 50 meter on deck as well. So looking to find that one last hit in order to close out the match, and they find it.
That's what I'm talking about here. Look, that was Naoto's game to take. That was Akin's game to take.
Yeah, and Mecha Oni is going to be looking for the difference in this round. Okay, finds the DP, I believe.
All right, there's the JD there. Not going to really be doing too much off of it, however. Now we're back in at neutral, tossing out those ground fireballs, trying to keep Akin at bay in order to make something happen here, and finds the mix to get in his face. Overdrive going to be cashing out just a little bit. Not going to be a ton, but now you have Naoto stuck in the corner.
They got that full heat meter, though, so they can spend the 50 meter here and just get so much. Well, didn't have enough there at the end, but had a great corner situation.
Found a huge hit, but unfortunately Akin was not able to properly confirm off of it. Mecha Oni back up against the wall. This is really bad for Mecha Oni. No resources, no burst, no OD, no mirror to work with, and Akin is in their face here.
Akin drops it, though. They do the kick too early there.
Guard breaks.
Oh, yeah, not even. Immediately continuing with that offense, and has that slight lead, though, still for Oni.
And the small air stall to bait out the anti-air, and Mecha Oni finds the confirm into the OD combo. That is going to be able to take it here as Mecha Oni takes the first game.
Yeah, but very, very close between both players. I think they're very, like, the way that they're approaching this seems very, very similar as well. So I'm excited to see this game too, see what changes over this set, because both these players are trying to rush each other down.
Absolutely. We'll see how things change up at this round. A start here. Good blocks from Akin, blocking that low. And unfortunately, Mecha Oni not able to block that high. So that might be an accidental sway there.
I think Akin tried to bait burst. But
that early on?
I don't know. That's my thing, is that, like, I don't know what the it's probably just a miss. It was probably just a misinput. But you know, it's not a misinput. Mecha Oni getting this damage right now into the corner, setting up for the projectile. Loki has, I believe, level 2 heat here. So,
and that's the big specials I'm talking about. Just big sweeping hitboxes that cover so much of the screen, making it hard for Mecha Oni to approach.
Yeah, even if you try to jump there, like, there's so much that Naoto can do to cover here. So extra damage tacked on with the blue beat at the end. No tech from Mecha Oni. No meter as well right now. Misses the command grab. Perfect timing on the overdrive to make the command grab with good stuff to Akin to take that round 1.
Yeah, solid OD, and even if it didn't work, it's also useful as a pause button just to see what Mecha Oni does, and then so you can just respond with your best tool. And Naoto is one of those characters with a very expansive toolkit to have an answer for anything.
DP on Wake Up.
It's going to be a good grip of damage here, 2.6k. Going to keep Mecha Oni locked into the corner. Burst spent from Mecha Oni.
Yeah, and now it's Mecha Oni's turn to try to go on the offense, to get 1 level of heat here. Not a full conversion, but this should be. They do have 50 meter. Oh, they mess it up, and the good block on the DPRC, though, but not going to block the Blood Dash.
Mecha Oni a bit on the ropes here. Tries to set out the fireball, but Akin playing too aggressive. Not going to let them do that. And now Akin has evened up the scoreboard 1-1.
Akin's not letting them breathe at all there. And it's going to let them take that second game. That was what was different in that second game. Just like Akin making sure to get in there super quickly, not letting them set up anything, no space being allowed at all.
Not letting them charge heat, right?
Yeah, not allowing them to charge heat is super important, I think, because as soon as they have that heat, you know the damage is coming, you know their neutral is better, so you might as well just not let them power up at all. It's of course still kind of risky, so sometimes you can get caught by something that Bullet's doing, but to be honest, those options aren't necessarily as scary as just letting her have heat at all.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to limit the options that Bullet has because she already has so many. She's already limited in the options she does have, and spends the OD immediately. That's going to be doing a good deal of damage. Akin already spending OD of his own, so cannot burst it, and that's already 60% of their life, 70% of their life gone. Is going to continue to deplete.
All right, Oki here. Oh, and they get the command grab, and this should be it for the round. Has an active flow as well, so basically guaranteed it with the damage, but gonna spend the 50 meter anyway. going to be Mecha Oni quickly going up and only one round away from our winners finals, our Heavens finals right now. Oh, and waited on the auto lock there. So,
all right, this is the point from Mecha Oni, and Akin has an answer for that. Good 5A confirmed. That's going to be the ender there. Into throw on Wake Up. That's going to be catching Mecha Oni one more time. Akin going to toss Mecha Oni into the corner. Let's see what Mecha Oni has to respond after this situation.
Oh, guard break.
Yeah, you can try to block, but Akin can just charge up the specials and just break those guards.
Oh, good mash on that as well. Almost putting Mecha Oni in a bad position, but Mecha Oni able to get one level of heat. One hit can do it here, but Akin just with the dash cancel DP. Can't really argue with that option. Just a really good thing to do in that situation, especially since they had 50 meter. So not letting them get anything done at all, but yet again, auto lock kind of a menace at the beginning of these rounds. Here, Mecha Oni with that one bar of heat currently.
He's definitely looking for more OD pop from Akin, and Mecha Oni is going to respond with a throw and another mix-up, catching Akin high.
Yeah, basically the double mix-up. This should do some, that does some pretty solid damage, sets up for some improved tools in this round. Good jump from Akin, and they're able to get a solid knockdown. But this next combo is going to be the one that matters. And yeah, Mecha Oni just immediately bursting in that situation.
Yeah, and that's great if you're Akin right now, because you took that burst away from Mecha Oni, and that means you took away the OD. So now you don't have to worry about that one touch potential that Bullet has if she finds a hit. And now Akin is the one in the driver's seat, has 50 meter to use, but can't use it at the end of that combo. One more hit here, trying to open up one more time.
Cancel.
The guard cancel coming in from Mecha Oni, but still not enough. And there's the air-to-air. That is going to be the cent going to Akin.
Good stuff to Akin. Very, very solid play at the end, making sure to keep them in that corner, not letting them move or do anything at all. Good stuff to them. Staying in that winner's side and going to winners finals, our first, well, not our first, our second winners final. Yeah, loser gets 7th, winner gets guaranteed 5th. We'll see who comes out on top.
And immediately, Elon is going to be jumping back, playing more defensive, playing that zoning game, and pressuring Tectal from afar, setting up the gravity well. But look at that, TectalEastside just going to ignore it completely.
Yeah, Tectal is just waiting their time, biding, trying to figure out a good time here to set up what they want to do. Okay, finds out the JC, but no full conversion. Oh, almost catching them on the ground there, but Lon was just right off the ground, so was not able to hit them. So big overdrive combo here, and a great lead for Elon.
Good reaction, going for that jump. That's going to be avoiding that cross-up, but Elon still able to make the most out of that situation. Tectal sent it back to full screen. Low health, cannot take any more hits, has to play as patient as possible, but they're constantly going to be chipping away at Tectal's life. And just one hit like that is going to open them up, especially with those 4Ds, those full screen overheads coming in when you least expect it.
Oh, for sure. Oh, good backdash. The new backdash is just, the Murkuma backdash, I should say, is just so good against situations like that, where it's a delayed overhead, and you can just react and get out of there. Okay, nice. The same thing is true.
All right, this is a big hit for Tectal. Finally, we can get these started, but as I say that, Elon catching Tectal low. And that's not going to be the corner for you. That's going to be the corner for New, because New is going to make this her home.
She, honestly, like, Elon does not mind setting up shop literally almost anywhere on screen. But yeah, getting hit in the corner still kind of sucks. So Elon is going to burst in the situation. No throw from TectalEastside there, but still going to find the big conversion. It should do a ton of damage. No meter on hand. Oh, wake up DP.
Wow, got the super. The Abyss did not end up playing as big of a factor as Tectal expected. And that was really good usage of that reversal super as well. New does not naturally have any meterless reversals and has to rely on that one, but it had that big dead spot. So being able to use that when Tectal was far away was really smart. And Elon looks like he's trying to close it out. We don't have the meter though, so one more mix.
Guard cancel missed.
Tectal very low life, catches Tectal just
Yeah.
behind them there with an anti-air, locking him down, and that is going to be the first game going to L on a small pop-off there. Deserved.
Honestly, it just didn't look like Tectal had much options there at the end. Like, they had the overdrive activated, but they didn't opt to do EA. So once they tried to guard cancel out and even make use of it at all, it just whiffed completely and just gave Ilon another chance to get back in. So good stuff to Ilon yet again. Like these game ones are so strong for them, especially. But I think it's the game two that really decides the full fate, because if Tectal can figure out a way to get through this pressure consistently, then they can definitely take that win. But right now, it's not looking too good.
Yeah, you can see that Bit is ready to fire, but is not even being given a chance because Tectal has been caught by these swords all around him.
Now, what do you even do? It's stuck in the gravity seat as well. They can back out of it, but they walked right back into it and gets hit as well. Oh, getting hit by the overhead, and that's going to be it for the round. Elon, another round on the board. Only needs one more to go to that loser's quarters match.
Yeah, Elon here tossing Tectal into the cereal box maze where he's not able to find the exit, and once again locking him back into that same situation we've been seeing this entire set. Elon is just doing such a good job at calling out every one of Tectal's defensive plays, and even trying to get in like that. Elon with that jump out is going to avoid it, and Tectal without any more burst, no OD, hardly any meter, has his work cut out for him. Low health as well. Elon is trying to clean this up here and now. Found a hit with a Luminous Slave. Not enough, but that will be it. Elon with a perfect has punched their way to 5th place at least. Staying alive in the loser side of the bracket, but still, shout outs to TectalEastside for that fantastic performance. Still making it into top 8.
I was about to say, Quetzalgoatl like probably will bring it out.
Well, here we go, letting the intros rock. This is going to be the last losers match well, this is the last of the last 2 players who haven't shown up on stream yet. So this is do or die now. Whoever loses this one is out of the bracket as always, and we're getting straight into it. Cam going to be contesting Ereth in the air with that air to air, and going for that throw counter as well. He's tossing Ereth down to the ground and into the corner.
Okay, good. They find them with the anti-air already as well. Like, even when they're on the ground, it's like not letting Ereth basically go anywhere. Okay, mash out with the 2A. Good job getting out of the corner there through Ereth, but still sort of a hill to climb right now. Good air to air yet again. They find the conversion as well on the ground with that 5A. Conversion, guard cancel, get out of there.
Oh, found the wall splat there. Oh, and trying to Emma once again, but can't make it over the fence. And we're in active flow, so we might get 50 meter by the end of this combo. Popping OD to extend it even longer. We have the 50 meter. We should be able to get the buff super, and that should be able to be the first round for Cam.
Oh, for sure.
Whoa, no, not yet. Still alive even with the OTG. Ereth with God on his side. Unfortunately, was not able to block that final cross up.
That was a crazy ending. But I've seen Cam go for that cross up a lot in those like checkmate situations where like you have to block or you're gonna die. I think it's just been like giving them so much good stuff. And there at the end, it was able to close out the round. Nice tech, trying to go for the preemptive air to air, but Ereth not ready to be able to punish it with an anti-air, but they are able to try to find their way back to mid-screen. No, Cam trying to tell them to get back to the corner. Good stuff finding there with the command dash, but yet again, these the air moves are just being such a menace right now for Cam. Just able to find so much stuff.
These anti-airs are so clean as well. The burst from Ereth, also an offensive burst as well. Spends the Emma, gets blocked, but this time is able to do something afterwards. Cam not challenging, and finds a big JC approach. That still won't be able to kill though, but we're going to be able to get some resources here. We have one Makatama still in stock, one more mix-up, and that's it. We just go for that simple throw. Never expect it.
Fake safe jump into throw is a very, very strong thing to do, and it is going to get Ereth that round win. It was looking so Cam-sided during that match, during that round, so it's good to be able to put that on the board and put some momentum in your corner, but right now, Cam, yet again, finding that conversion. close to the corner. Good roll out. They're able to stop the momentum by not letting them get full control. Good block on the overhead. Waits on the stance moves and doesn't block the overhead. Not a big conversion, but this next one not as well.
That's going to be free corner carry here for Cam. 100 meter on the table as well for this next upcoming mix-up. OD activation. Cam going all out. OD from Ereth as well. And Ereth is the one to find the big hit. But we dropped the combo.
He has 100 meter. He has 100 meter. 100 meter super. Not even going to need it right here. Just going for a normal undroppable combo with the drive moves. Good stuff to them.
That there giving Cam a mini heart attack probably.
A little bit. And honestly, they had 100 meter there, so I was like, are we going to see the double super combo coming out from Cam? I feel like we haven't seen that yet. I feel like it's one of those things that's like one of the strongest things I know about Noel is that she can just spit out damage if she has 100 meter.
Yeah, but so far, Cam hasn't really had an opportunity to. Constantly has to be spending stuff like RC to make sure that her pressure stays safe because, you know, her pressure isn't always going to be the most reliable without meter.
Yeah. That was a crazy anti-air yet again. And now we're back in the corner. And this is basically where Ereth has lived. It feels like a lot of things happening here.
That's
but
a huge parry.
Yeah, that is.
But drop the combo once again, though. We're going to be punching that anti-air attempt from Cam. We can finally, hopefully, get something started. A burst coming out from Cam, going to pressure Ereth from afar. Constantly, like, Cam's movement in the air has been extremely clean, avoiding a lot of the attempted anti-airs Ereth has been posing. Things like Enma, for example, constantly making over those fences.
A big hit, but no full conversion. That should be the end, though, for them. They have the overdrive available into EA.
That'll be the buff super at the end there.
Yeah.
Now, Ereth won't have a ton. We'll be getting burst later in this set. Only has 3 pips remaining, while Cam has 5. So looking pretty even in that regard.
Oh, good find. And even able to find the ground conversion. Just like these big anti-airs are just getting them a lot of stuff there.
Ooh, the side step.
Yeah, finding that right situation to go into the back invincibility and get their pressure started. Okay, good air to air.
Air, okay. Going for that chicken block. Avoids the anti-air yet again. Oh, and we just start with the 2A. This is going to be the simple, standard Hakumen pressure. 2A into some kind of overhead, whether it's Zantetsu or whether it's 6B or whether it's that TRM in the air. Cam not reacting appropriately, and Ereth is able to stay alive. Cam was looking incredibly strong in that first game, but this is a top 8, and the player skill is starting to converge. Ereth going to be responding with a game of his own.
Yeah, I feel like Ereth definitely pulling on a lot of good stuff that round and that match, especially with like the able to defeat the air pressure. I think that's super important in this set that Ereth find answers to this
Absolutely.
pressure that Cam is presenting, because like they're being the aggressor in most of these situations, but I mean not that situation until, you know, of course,
yeah, being the air, but in some ways Ereth is preemptively going to the air and hopefully trying to beat out those air-to-airs that Cam is representing. And in that case, Cam can just stay grounded and go for anti-airs of their own like that.
Well, these parries very, very constant right now.
2A, all right, we're not gonna be able to get too much of a small knockdown, not looking to spend too much meter. Instead, we want to use it in this pressure, use all of our meter, but we have one more for an Agito Ender, not enough to kill, and that's going to be it. The 6B going back to that regular Hakumen pressure.
Oh, good stuff to Ereth. Able to find that one round, put themselves on set point. Their first one this set.
And one thing I'm surprised I haven't been seeing too much is, considering how often Cam is anti-airing Ereth, we haven't seen too many Agitos to try and bait out those anti-airs.
Oh, finally found it. Cost them a lot of help.
Well, there's an Agito right there, and that's going to be knocking Cam down to the ground. I speak, and it'll come into existence, it seems.
As it always happens with the commentary. Curses, but overhead counter hit coming out from Cam as EA. Active flow online as well, so we're gonna get that overdrive back really, really soon. But Ereth's not out of it quite yet, and they're also gonna activate their own active flow. They tried there.
Yeah,
they tried.
Great interrupt from Cam, and Cam actually being able to save that resource, doesn't need to spend more than he needs to, and both players starting off this final round with full burst on the table.
Oh, good find, but yet again, not able to find the conversion. Ereth was trying to chase down there, but Cam takes advantage and gets that hit.
Those anti-air baits from Cam have been extremely clean so far. Ereth opening up Cam with the 6B. Popping up with the Anma, that's going to bring him to the corner. Agito, knockdown. OD activation, staying safe with the 2A. There's the sidestep. Good block on the cross-up. Tries to go for the parry.
This should be big damage, right? They have meter online. They're not going to opt to go for the super here in the end, but they're going to use it to go for those mix-ups. Only needed that one last mix-up.
Avoiding all these anti-airs, all these anti-air baits from Cam. Ereth bobbing and weaving through this pressure. And a lot of Makasama is in store for Ereth right now, but Cam finding a hit, not able to find the kill. Enma attempt, going to whip. Playing very scrappy right now, the Enma confirmed. Tries to bait out a burst, and Ereth not finishing their food. Cam stays alive in the bracket, continuing their bracket run and sending Ereth home. So there may be situations where Bullet is stockpiling that meter like a ticking time bomb, and the moment they get their hands on New 13, they're just going to make New 13 hurt.
Yeah, they're going to make them cry. Getting into that match. I am excited to see who will be coming out on top. The Zoner or the Grappler, Ilon or Mecha Oni. Oh, good avoid on the step dash, but it is really hard to walk in this matchup as Mecha Oni. Having a step dash is a pretty big disadvantage versus a character like this, so you're going to be seeing a lot of air approaches here.
Oh, and trying to go for an anti-air, and that's what I'm talking about. You know, if you miss one of those dry normals, things could be very bad, and Elon instantly knew that. And look, try to go for an anti-air yet again, but Mecha Oni staying grounded, punishing Elon for that attempt.
Mecha Oni messes up the combo, but they still get full heat here, so you get a lot of the movement things that you want in this matchup, but you still have to get in. It's still hard, and like, yeah, if you get hit right now, it's just a big punishment.
Okay, that answer is going to work that time around. Mecha Oni stuck into the corner. I think got caught out by that overhead. Dangerously low life, has to play this one. Patient tries to meet Elon up in the air, but Elon pressing first. That's an unfortunate anti-air. Elon going to be spending that meter to go for that guard cancel, keep Mecha Oni away. Tries to set up the gravity seat as well, but Mecha Oni found him. He found the hit he needed. 100 meter on the table.
Yeah, this could be death. They have overdrive and 100 meter right now. So this is all the resources you could ever want in a round. 4,000.
Oh man, the OTG as well, catching Elon, but unfortunately it was not enough. That fireball ended up popping Elon in a way where Elon could get back up to the air dash away and instantly remove himself from that situation.
Yeah, okay, instant overdrive, no full punish on that. They do get a hit there, but no, yet again, no combo. Mecha Oni spending that resource to get that heat, and they do get it, but at this point, they are sitting full screen. They have to find some way in here, and they find it with that JB, but immediate burst from Elon.
These reads have been extremely clean from Elon, but Mecha Oni is in Elon's face now, and Elon does not have any meter for guard cancels, does not have any meter for super, but doesn't need it because Mecha Oni dropped the combo, and Elon is roaming free yet again.
Yeah, that blue beat, unfortunately, does not allow you to get the auto lock connection. So you had to keep doing a normals combo because the drive normals are not going to work.
And right now, Elon is playing so slippery. Just the moment a player messes up their combo, drops at least once, the moment they recognize they tech out, they're instantly air dashing out of that situation.
Oh, for sure. And now just zoning being forced from full screen. Astral finish gonna be happening here
on the burst
in game one of Hell's Quarters right now. I don't think I've seen this one before.
Oh no, she just stabbed you with a giant blade.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no, incredibly smart play from Elon, and that wasn't even disrespect, mind you, right? Because that was in the middle of a combo, right? So already using that Astral, knowing, hey, I have 100 meter, I can end this right now, don't have to worry about burst. And at that moment, Mecha only spending that burst, and then unfortunately that just got eaten up by the Astral. The Astral just covering multiple situations at once.
Yeah. It's usually optimal. If you can do it in your combo, like doing Astral is not only very cool looking, it's optimal.
Yeah. It's until you do Astral's Raw where it's like, okay.
Yeah,
you know, unless you're Tager, you know, maybe chill a little bit.
I mean, Rachel doing Astral Raw is also kind of hers can just be a reversal, I guess. It's like very, very big and hard to punish. Okay. Just full screen, zoning yet again. Mecha only having a little bit of a hard time. Nice air dash in with the movement yet again from Elon. Just full screen, trying to keep it that way as well. Missing the anti-air, but yet again, just no ability to punish for Mecha only just because of that distance. So stuck in that gravity seed as well. Next up, overhead, counter, hit.
Cross up. No, all of them are hitting. Elon working on a perfect right now. Mecha Oni trying their best to chase Elon down, and I think they finally found it.
And this is the right hit for them. They have a lot of resources, but they weren't able to finish the combo. Like, this is one of those things where I think Mecha Oni is really getting punished by not being able to finish their food in these situations because they have the resources to win, but aren't able to finish it off.
Yeah, no, Elon on set point. A pretty long set point, but set point regardless. Elon is just whittling down at Mecha Oni's health bar and also their morale.
Yeah, preemptive 2B there to just sweep the floor and prevent any moves from coming out. And Elon just okay with just standing here and waiting to react to something.
And the pause Luminous Slave as well. Mecha Oni paying attention to some of them, but there's just too many swords on the screen, and Mecha Oni's really struggling to keep track of all of it. Elon trying to work on another perfect and finds the throw on Mecha Oni.
They might be able to...
Spends the super at the end here, right? OD activation, buff super. Yes, it will be enough. Elon, another perfect under his belt. That's going to be at least minimum 4th place.
For sure. Minimum fourth place, and like a very dangerous player to be in loser's bracket, I think. Already showing it off, like 2 players like in a row of just domination from them.
So, and playing neutral really effectively, sidesteps to avoid players' moves and punishing them appropriately. But we'll see how they play against the Susanoo here, because both of these characters want to be playing close up and personal.
Yeah, Will can be able to stop these activations though. Well, they're going to be able to stop that approach already. So going to the corner, or trying to go to the corner. Good air-to-airs, but it is Quetzalcoatl's turn, trying to get back to mid-screen. Oh, good chase down on the backdash from Cam. Okay, we're in the corner.
All right, what's the next mix going to be? Probably going for something very safe here. The cross-up coming in, catching Quetzalcoatl one more time. Oh, we'll go for a bit of a chicken block there. Going to be blocking that through. Cam spending the burst. Knocking Quetzalcoatl into the corner. Finds him overhead.
These mix-ups have just been so crazy from Cam. Just able to always find what they need to do to open players up. Good tech coming out from Quetzalcoatl.
Just the run up low there. Going to be unlocking the spin to use that already in the combo. I think we're going to be unlocking that Blade of Judgment as well. We haven't seen it coming. Oh, the DP into the 60 overhead. That was very tricky from Quetzalcoatl. Get a little bit.
Oh, no.
Overextending a little bit, but looks like it's ended up working out for them. The OD has a pause button on the mix and able to block the double cross up.
Oh, and they bait out the anti-air and they're able to punish it. The 2C not working out at that height. And that's going to be Cam taking that round 1 and basically ruining the usage of overdrive there.
Yeah, it's honestly really interesting to see like the heights that Cam is playing at. Playing very airborne, playing very high up, to where you're kind of just baiting out every single anti-air from all the characters we've been seeing so far.
Oh, just going for the throw on their wake up.
Alrighty, we got all of our most important specials unlocked, and you can see that damage really racking up, showing that getting these specials unlocked is very important. The gunshot to the ground. Viper catching Cam low from full screen. Quetzalgoatl is on a mission.
Yeah, very, very strong round from them, calling out the defense of Cam. Oh, no jump for you. 5B round start. You have to be really careful about just doing any round start versus this character, because Susan has such good ability to reach you from almost any range, but going to be a side switch into the conversion for Cam, able to get that corner. DP actually online here for Ketz. So, and the chase down on the 4D.
And that DP is also going to be very important as well, because that will also negate the cross-up, considering that it hits on both sides. So Quetzalgoatl may have to represent that a little bit more to keep Cam honest, and we go for the DP RC. That's actually a bit of an OS as well, a throw OS.
Good addition on the damage, but also going to be able to get the overhead. Are they going to be able to get close to killing here? I don't think so. I think they're still one away here. Oh, good block on the overhead yet again. Blocking the overhead yet again. Baited out with overdrive and able to punish it. Good stuff to Quetzalgoatl, taking that game one. That's the first time we've actually seen someone do that. That's one of the important things that I think I meant to mention earlier, is that overdrive is a great tool against a character like Noel, who relies so much on these moves that are just follow-ups, where you can invincibility through them, through the startup of one, and then immediately punish it.
Mm-hmm.
So, good stuff to Quetzalgoatl showing that off.
And we'll be in Quetzalgoatl, one game on the board, 1 point up. Let's see what he has in store for the rest of this game. Does Cam have what it takes to respond and even things up? Well, we're going to be finding Quetzalgoatl with that overhead.
The command grab missed. Yeah, good crouch from Quetzalgoatl. Into the throw again. The bounce making that stand animation look a little awkward, but Cam getting caught a little bit unaware right now. Good tech.
Good tech. Quetzalgoatl's not going to let that happen after that match against Maknchess.
Oh, for sure. Good anti though, but Cam misses the combo. They are still going to be able to get the corner control here. So mix-up opportunity, gets the second overhead in the drive sequence. Going to be some solid damage.
I know we got a full stick of butter to use. And I think we're going to be using it very soon. 100 meter on the table for Cam.
Yeah, you want to crouch there so you don't get hit by the command grab, but also they just have so many overheads in this. Okay. Just going to combo off of the guard cancel. Not a lot of damage.
The 2C, I love the patience of Quetzalgoatl not pressing until Cam was in range. Valuable to play the defensive game. Noel kind of has to hang herself if she wants to open you up.
Set point right now for Quetzalgoatl, and just getting shot. So many already. Gets that DP online as well. That's super important early in the round. You can just get out of this pressure sequences if you want to with that DP. Okay, tries to punish a little bit too far away to actually get a sequence, but oh, the drive sequence is going to punish from a bit of a range away. Cam, yet again with this corner control.
Good block in the overhead this time around. Good block on the double overheads. Quetzalgoatl has found his way out, but the edge here for Cam is going to catch Quetzalgoatl.
Yeah, good reaction from Cam to get out of there and get that drive sequence.
Not able to punch the 2C. Quetzalgoatl going to go unpunished. Quetzalgoatl on set point. He really wants this right now, but Cam is not going to let him have it. Are we going to be able to build 50 meter? Getting very close there. 48, 49, not enough.
Oh, and that jump back is going to do a lot of damage. That's a great starter for them right now. And they get the cross up.
The run
so forcing
under.
the burst. That's super important.
The attempted anti-air, but Quetzalgoatl is going to beat it. And we have 100 meters to work with. We can kill here. We have OD. Cam has no burst on the table. Popping the OD straight into the super. Quetzalgoatl stays alive in the loser side of the bracket.
Yeah. Goes for a bit of the overkill combo, but he wanted to guarantee that kill. Quetzalgoatl off to that rematch versus Ilon in losers semis. Great stuff to them.
I bet they didn't think they'd meet each other here.
I think they might have considered it, but they were like, you know, we're just having fun, you know, we're having a good time.
Yeah.
And that's probably going to have to be their mindset here is have a good time, try to win as hard as you can, find that secret sauce that you need. But
you know, there's an even greater satisfaction in beating an opponent who's your friend.
oh yeah, of course.
You can rub it in their face all day long. You get bragging rights. Well, here we go. We're getting straight into the first game of Winners Finals, Maknchess versus Akin. And Maknchess immediately backing up, going for the regular S game plan of low air dash into double fireball.
On a character matchup wise, this is one of the better like matchups against S. Like S, I think is a pretty like stable character, but I think Naoto is a great character to match up against them just because of how they deal with those fireballs. Okay, good call out on those techs, good call out on the jump out right now. Big damage right now for Akin
right with a 5B, but unfortunately was not able to properly confirm it. Still finding the EA. That's going to grant Maknchess active flow.
Yeah.
And able to get out of the corner as well with that knockdown. And Maknchess playing this one safe. Going to go get that install ready, toss out those fireballs, but only do one fireball because we've already seen that Akin has faced through those fireballs before. Ooh. So wanting to play careful, not wanting to commit to all too much.
Good stuff from Akin to get out of there though. RC, keep himself safe. Oh, and that's a big counter hit. You're going to be able to actually even up the damage here and even take a little bit of a health lead after so long of being at a disadvantage.
Into the throw, the threatening of the strike from the crest, and Maknchess is going to be able to clean this one up if Akin doesn't spend that burst, and that he will not. He's going to be holding on to that one tightly.
Yeah, it's good stuff to Maknchess to come back in that round. Wasn't looking good for them, but Akin not able to close out against them. Oh, good anti-air. No full conversion off of it, and Akin's even going to drop down with the JB, but Akin is going to force out the burst from Maknchess. And, you know, Maknchess dealing it right back right now. Akin not opting to burst right now.
Welcome to the S zone, folks. Maknchess, though, not able to properly get a crest onto Akin in the corner, so has to back up, play more patient, and trying to set up the wall with those 2-1-4 Cs, but Akin out of that range. 6B anti-air. That's going to be netting Maknchess a lot of reward here in this mid-screen.
Yeah, now we're going to the corner. Okay,
no throw this time.
Oh. Double cross-up going out from Maknchess, but Akin eventually is going to burst out of there after getting hit. DPRC. All these defensive options just being forced out from both
super,
players.
This won't be enough to kill. That super is not known for doing a lot of damage, so 3.2k here. Akin, though, could not take another one of these fireball hits. And Maknchess is trying to pelt him with it and grunts up for the JC overhead.
Oh, Maknchess taking that first blood in our winners finals set. But this is a first of 3, so there is time to do a lot of adaptation. So Akin going in super quickly here. Maybe they know what they need to do here in order to get the hit. Finally. First going off with that 5B hit.
Oh, the cross up, baiting out the EA.
Yeah, they still gain 4 bars there, like 4 bars back in the overdrive, but you know, you got the burst out for the round basically.
Still stuck in the crest, has to respect it.
Oh,
two-way on the cross up. Yeah, good call out from Maknchess.
Here comes the infinite pressure, but guard cancel out from Maknchess. Doesn't want to hold any of that. And I would not blame him.
Using that 6B as that safety net. Now we're going to be plus with that overhead. Akin going to block that one.
Oh, big hit. Fine with that JD. And now has 50 meter here in the corner. Oh, but drops the combo. Blue beat combo still going though.
The throw attack, the JD, and that's going to help extend this combo, do a little more damage.
Yeah, Akin tried the dash DP there, just not working out. Oh, here it comes the
that JC miss, but that would have hit.
Right.
Yeah, but no, if it hit, that would have been death. Now Maknchess with full OD right now is saying, Akin, you come to me, you come to me. I have the defensive resources, the pause button. No.
Why are they looking at each other? All right, well, looks like we're going to be going to a pause. A TO will be with them in just a second. If you remember, guys, if you pause in any set, do not unpause until you figured out what happened. Because, okay, so player 2 pause, so that's going to be Akin. Of course, pausing there, losing a little bit of momentum, and that's going to put Akin on even more of an advantage here.
Yeah, though that was super close, so it still could have gone either way. So that's not going to be the happiest ending to that round for Akin, but Maknchess is I mean, just one round up here. Akin can definitely make this comeback.
Oh, for sure.
Both players almost getting burst as well. Maknchess 8 pips, Akin with 8 as well. And all these crosses, JC is doing so much work. Akin has been blocking some of them, but not all of them, even those JDs as well. And yeah, no, Akin needs to start blocking those crosses because that is kind of that S bread and butter.
All right. Guard cancel out. Maknchess going back to the zoning game now. Big advantage right now in the health field.
Will that hit? Yes, it will. That's going to score a hit on Maknchess, get that knockdown. Oh, cannot properly punish that EA. And the guard thrust from Maknchess will get out of there.
No anti-air on the 5B as well. This is it. Was just a few milliseconds off there of getting it.
JC
just running away, not even trying to go for the conversion there. Did not believe in it.
Oh man, good blocks on all these JCs. Maknchess is pelting him with these overheads. Akin's playing this like he's playing Tekken, and he's going to bring Maknchess to the corner. Will he be able to get this kill? Yes, he will. The super connects.
He called out the air tech with the, because it's air unblockable if you don't shield on wake up. So just going for that and able to get a full conversion off of it. So Akin taking back some momentum, not falling too far behind. That was just 5A. So Maknchess making the wrong decision on defense yet again there.
Yeah, another clean punish there on that EA. This time going to work out and going to be punishing that DP as well. Maknchess with no meter to back it up, but Akin dropping that combo, unfortunately.
Infinite pressure loop and falling for it. Akin looking like they're going to take this game too, and they are with that super. No momentum lost with that.
Yeah, no, he might have paused the game, might have forfeited around there, but you know, it just shows that he's just too good. You know what I mean?
Sometimes it happens.
He's making a statement. Maknchess got gifted a free round.
I can gift him a free round and I'll still win. All right. But from here, it's going to be a 1st to 2. They both won a game, so now the first to win 2 games from here is going to be in that grand finals winner side. And it's looking like Akin is going to be taking first blood in this game because, wow, is this a strong start.
Taking him downtown. There's that overhead, and you can tell that Maknchess wasn't quite prepared for that, expecting the barrier to push him out too far, but that overhead does have a bit of forward momentum tied to it.
Oh, good jump over. Just getting her out of the corner immediately.
Into the insult super, not a super you see very often, but this is going to be making sure that this combo does a lot of damage as we're going to consistently be able to loop a lot of plus frames, a lot of combo extensions, but that DP will miss, though no real punish from Maknchess, so not too much to worry about here for Akin. Now Akin suddenly is in the lead after Maknchess' strong start.
Yeah. Basically in the same position that Maknchess was in when they had gotten that round from the controllers. Not the disconnect, they pressed start.
Yeah, now Akin playing a little more aggressive and also
missing the throw.
And also like expecting what Maknchess is going to do, right? Like he's understanding the flow chart that Maknchess is following. Like, oh yeah, fireball, then he's going 6B. So now he's like, okay, I can just avoid that 6B because I know that's what he's going to do. And now Maknchess has to maybe play a little more reactive to make sure that Akin cannot just circumvent all these options.
For sure. But I mean they're going back and forth right now.
There's the staircase combo. Ground, we're going to go for that guard cancel. JD into the throw. That was such a tight timing as well. Just in between the gap, and Maknchess is going to bring Akin to the other side. And the save, the instant overhead run in. Didn't have the meter, didn't spend the meter to properly confirm the TP with the OD activation into the super, and it lands! Akin maybe trying to do an air special.
I think Akin tried to do EA, but he was in the air. That's my prediction. That's what I think happened. That's what I think is why they were yelling at each other. Well, either way, that's going to be even in the entire match and on rounds right now. So, but Maknchess going to the corner. Big conversion off of that fireball. Oh, but DP on wake up is going to catch, so you got to be careful.
That's not safe. Going to see this way as well.
Oh, good covering with the ground with
Definitely
the
not
fireball.
intentional. Okay. Yeah, just avoiding those 6Bs. Really favoring these super jumps a lot more often. Only problem with those super jumps, it does leave you a little defenseless in the air because you're in there for way longer.
All right, just backing up from Maknchess. Maknchess is okay with giving up a lot of the space as long as they can choose the engagement
Can't burst in this
time.
combo. We have a meter to extend, and that is going to be the game going to Maknchess 2-1. We're just trading games back and forth, and this is what I really expected when I saw these two players get matched up against each other. Not going to be a wash either side. It's going to be very close.
Yeah, I agree. I want to see this game 5 right now between these two friends because it is going real close. Oh, tried to bait out the throw there, but he's going to waste that overdrive. No burst and no overdrive for this round, basically, for Maknchess. And oh, big combo from Akin, but not going to go all the way to the corner. Infinite corner loop was starting there, but is going to be DP'd out of by Maknchess, who will turn around the entire situation as well.
Absolutely, and welcome to the S Zone. Hopefully you have a bag of snack, maybe some juice, because you're going to be here for a while. Attempting to go for the DPRC to keep it safe. Oh, it is caught in the command grab, but Akin not jumping it.
Yeah, Akin, I think they were stuck in a ground animation there, or they weren't ready for it. Either way, the command grab there basically negating any use of overdrive there. So Maknchess on set point to go to Grand Finals winner side.
Oh man, one more round to go here for Maknchess, setting up the JD as the wall, but Akin playing very aggressive. As long as you can make S get hit, you can destroy those crests, and that's what Akin's game plan has been right now. There's a target pressure of the 5As, the 2As. When does it end? Well, when Maknchess chooses to go for that DP.
Start deciding to run away. This scrap is costing Akin a lot of barrier, but they will find the hit with that 5D.
The crest, oh, but we don't have a backward hitbox on that move.
Guard cancel. Akin trying to stay in here in this situation despite the guard cancel, and they're going to be able to get this nice combo here. Oh, immediate crushing that shield. So Akin very close to taking that last round, but Mac just trying to close it out right here, right now. Oh, but the 5B anti-air is going to send us to that third round of our game 4.
Yeah, that 5D whiffing did put Maknchess into a bit of an awkward situation because I'm sure that Maknchess was trying to go for a safe 5D, maybe into Fireball.
Okay, good DP. Able to get the side switch as well, but you know, Akin yet again, just always chasing, always going for that win. Right now, big pressure loop here. Pretty hard to get out of because it's just like anytime you try to press in that loop like they did right there, it's very much going to be a counter hit.
Not able to combo, but found a counter hit. That is huge for Maknchess. Even though we don't have any burst available anymore. Caught in the middle of the 6A. That's going to be a free punch for Akin.
And Akin has 100 meter.
Stopping the clock. Akin brings us to the final game of this set.
Yeah, I really thought Maknchess might pull it out for that game 4 win there, but Akin coming back in that round, showing us why they're here. One game to settle it all between these two. The loser going to losers finals, the winner grand finals, the winner's side.
This is a very big deal. You do not want to be sent down to losers finals. You want that extra safety net being on the winner's side of grands. And let's see who wants it more. Akin spending the DP. Maknchess already using OD. Gets the EA to connect. That's going to be active flow.
Yeah, getting that active flow going early means that you're going to be able to get some extra damage and also get that overdrive back much quicker than you would normally. So,
ooh, trying to set the install, but just a little too close to Akin, and that DP was not close enough.
Yeah, I don't even think they had 15 meter there. That was a huge risk. And oh my god, Akin's going to take full advantage of this. So much damage being displayed here. This might kill. Very good, it does. 6.8K. 6.9.
Yeah, got the optimal starter there. Thing about Akin, once he gets in, once he hits you, he's going to make it hurt. He's going to make you bleed. 2C anti-air, that was clean.
Yeah, Maknchess actually decided to wait there. Instead of jumping like they normally would, they waited for Akin to preemptively try to air and actually got the hit. So this is going to be a big round for Maknchess to maybe send us to that Game 5 last round already because, but not if Akin has anything to say about it. All right, so the spot dodge into the kick.
Doing good growth damage, 3.9k there. 5-8 check, but not confirming. Maknchess going to find a confirm of their own here. Still not enough though. OD activation from Akin. He wants this round, and now he's going to be going into this final round of the set without OD on the table. Maknchess, however, full burst, full OD. When will he use it? He's shown that he's okay with using it very early in these sets to get that EA, to get that active flow, but that's not going to be an option anymore as he spends it on burst to avoid the damage from that combo.
Okay, gets the 6A, so got the overhead going. Big damage here in the corner. Oh, DP on wake up. Maknchess not out of it just yet. Akin in trouble here in the corner.
Yeah, the JT's activation. Oh, and it caught Akin from behind. Just a little too big. Akin not expecting it. DP from Akin. The
Nice
throw tech avoids the DP. Spends the burst. Baits the burst. We have 50 meter on the table. It goes for the air throw, but the tech from Akin avoids it. However, Maknchess able to clean up the scramble and the mess he made. That is going to be Maknchess punching his ticket to winner side grand finals.
We'll see what happens here in this match. I kind of wanted to see this in a first to 3 rematch, but both of these meeting on the loser's side in this time period means that there's some form of tragedy about to happen here. Both players, I'm sure, want it pretty badly. You can see it already. Quetzalgoatl getting the jump in, trying to bait burst immediately, knows that Elon is very prone to doing that, and they show it.
And that's huge, gain that burst very early on. Now Quetzalgoatl has to open up Elon one more time and not let Elon gain much of that burst back. Attempts to go for the overhead, just out of that range because of barrier, however, still able to clean it up and catch Elon once again. Quetzalgoatl going to be unlocking Blade of Judgment, like I talked about, unlock DP, spin, Blade of Judgment. Now trying to get unlock Ground Viper to really increase the damage of his staircase combos, or just finishes right then and then there.
Did he just deal a perfect back though?
So
I think it was. I think he got hit like once. So
essentially,
yeah,
perfect.
Like it was essentially a perfect, but it's just one of those things where like that's the kind of momentum you have to start off with
and look
if you
at
want to
that.
win this match. Because like Quetzalgoatl, you can see it. They just want it.
Really just smart reaction, playing at that specific range, recognizing, okay, use that drive normal. He does not have enough time to go for the anti-air drive normal, so that he can just like air dash right over it and snipe him with like a JA. Gunshot, and look at that once again.
The gunshot into RC there is just so good at allowing them to get some free space for sure. But I like how Elon's playing this right now. They're trying to keep out a little bit more. They're able to react pretty effectively here. Good use of that movement. Oh, but the gunshot into the Ground Viper has to force the burst out from Elon.
Oh, and the tech into the air dash forward. I love that. No, because remember, Elon is always trying to find some way to get out of each of these situations, whether it's tech, whether it's a tech like that or it's like an air tech, because he's going to be backdashing, he's going to be forward dashing out there, and Quetzalgoatl taking note of those habits, chasing him down.
He is. Oh, and this might be, we might be looking at a turnaround right now. Elon is effectively being able to keep them out right now. Into the fake overhead into throw.
Where do you even burst this one? I think it's just burst save all the way throughout, and we're going to be ending this one. Maybe, yeah, we're just going to go for the hard knockdown, not playing the super stuff. We're going to go for the lockdown super to keep Quetzalgoatl
7 seconds.
there.
They didn't have any time left, so he had to go for something. Quetzalgoatl going down in that round 2.
Yeah, that's smart. I mean, that super locked him down, so the timer continues to run down, and also using that time to set up the gravities well and keep Quetzalgoatl stuck still. To the ground by Quetzalgoatl, really favoring these air approaches, and it looks like it really is working out for him. Ground Viper, I'm going to unlock spin now. There we go. Now we can use that as a pressure tool and neutral tool because Pillar, reaches pretty high up and can be used as like an overhead.
Oh, gets the shield break, but isn't able to take advantage of it because Elon decided to burst. Okay. Okay. How do you get out of here?
Good job jumping that Luminous Slave, though. Sometimes it can be a little bit tricky because there are 3 versions of that Luminous Slave. So 3 different timings that you got to be taking note of.
Oh, they tried to use the shoulder check there, but not able to get anything done right now. That lead slowly coming down right now. And not blocking the overhead yet again. It's very hard at that full screen to be able to even see that overhead coming, so.
The gunshot, Quetzalgoatl finding his way in, but as I say that, Elon somehow slipping right out.
Just so slippery. And, oh yeah, you have to
we don't have burst, that's it.
Yeah. You have to make the best use of that situation. They didn't have RC, but had enough damage off of that 5v in order to take that game 1. Good stuff to them.
And Quetzalgoatl has just been getting better and better as these sets progress. I mean, game 1 was kind of rough. Game 2, even better. Game 3, even better. Game 4 against Elon is just like perfect. Honestly, that's just how you play against new as Susanoo.
Oh, for sure.
Maybe Quetzalgoatl, you know, called up the lifeline, hey, A-drop, A-drop. High school, what do I do here?
Probably has more experience than them, for sure, in that. Okay, the fake overhead yet again, trying to call something out.
Yeah, wanted to get the OD so he could have access to that Blade of Judgment. You can see him use it right there, but couldn't quite reach Elon, just a little too far away.
Good block on the overhead, but oh, not blocking the low, so gonna force that burst out. Elon maintaining such good control here at full screen. No options here really for Quetzalgoatl, waiting for that 6A, but
oh, I mean, not quite in range that time.
Like, Quetzalgoatl, one more chance here in this round, basically, because it's not looking great for them. No, you don't take chip damage from those from the drive normals. So there's no need to use your shield against the nice anti-air coming out from lawn. If you're ever wondering why people do not use barrier against these characters, it's because of that specifically. You don't actually take chip damage from the drive normals.
And you really don't want to be pushing new away from you.
Oh, for sure.
Some of those situations. You know, of course, it can be useful at the time, but no, you're not going to be using barrier all too much.
Oh, good tech though.
Yeah, great combo. Look at that. Lots of damage dealt, and also going to be catching Elon. Good usage of that air normal to keep Elon stuck there. Really favoring that air escape, so Quetzalgoatl locking that down.
Needs one more, and he's able to find it. Just finding Elon teching the wrong way. One round apiece, and Quetzalgoatl on that set point right now. Elon really needs this round right now. Good blocks on the low. Back to neutral is exactly where you want to be if you're Elon right now. Is exactly where you're at advantage. Gets the nice hit into the gravity seed. Oh, yeah, no overdrive for you.
Not going to end up working out. Elon going to pop the Quetzalgoatl back down into the corner. I won't try to go for a preemptive anti-air that time around because that probably was like the perfect range Quetzalgoatl really likes to go for the air approach. Not going to work. Oh, try to jump over the air, and Quetzalgoatl going to be caught.
Yeah, not much. Quetzalgoatl's like,
one more interaction. No, dropped it. That should be it here, and Elon cleans it up, bringing us to the final game yet again. So suddenly, Elon's on the back foot compared to Quetzalgoatl, unlike last time. Things are way different.
Yeah, we'll see who comes out on top, because for a second there, I really thought Elon was looking like they weren't able to get anything going in that game too. But okay, immediate burst coming out from Elon. Quetzalgoatl not baiting that burst, and honestly, like you kind of just take that because like getting that burst out early is important. But will you be able to play the game? That is a good question right now, because this full screen situation is so good for Elon.
Yeah, absolutely, and Quetzalgoatl, once again, is trying to figure out how do I get back in, especially when he does not have any of these specials. The entire game plan for Elon here is to keep him away at the start of the game because you do not want to give him an opportunity to unlock things like Blade or Ground Viper to get his way in. Now he's stuck in like the Luminous Slave, covering that airspace, and the mix-up from those overheads is constantly keeping Quetzalcoatl blocking.
Good movement from Elon, forcing out the burst from Quetzalcoatl. Wake
The
up,
super!
One health in a dream right now. For Quetzalcoatl, you can't take any damage, including chip damage here, so you got to be careful. Overhead, 6C.
Oh, not
they
able
get
to
the
block that one,
hits.
but even with that RC, didn't extend it.
Yeah, not enough hit stun to actually get a combo there.
And now Elon can just pelt at Quetzalcoatl, but will one of these hit? Quetzalcoatl staying strong, blocking all of these plays for how long? Blocks the overhead, blocks the low.
Yeah, that's it.
Tries to go for the gunshot, but gets caught.
They tried there, they had the last resort, but because you have no barrier there, anytime they do like any regular special moves, you will just get chipped out, and you basically can't block any, like, a lot of air moves at that point because you don't have shield. So, big combo in the air. Elon taking a solid lead here at the beginning.
Dash, and you can see Quetzalcoatl trying to approach from the air, but the gravity well keeping him stuck still. Elon, fantastic anti-air. The zoning is on point. Quetzalcoatl very low life. He needs to make something happen. He needs to make something happen now.
Just not looking good right now.
Gets caught by the Luminous Slave. That's huge for Elon. Spend some of that meter. Gravity well set up yet again. Quetzalcoatl yet to really get a good hit against Elon. Pops him up into the air. We have the confirm that I think Elon needs. Tries to go for the burst, but it's not going to work out. Dropping down, and that is going to be the set. Going to Elon, securing his spot in losers finals.
Good stuff to them. Just doing a consistent zoning game, a game plan that's been working against all these opponents on the loser side.
For those fancy movement options and just move, like really effective movement around the screen. That's exactly what you need when it comes to this matchup.
For sure. So we'll get into it. First to 3 as well in this set.
Folks, we're in our top 3. This is losers finals. Akin on the Naoto and Elon on the new 13.
Let's get it. Exciting match coming up here right now. Zoner versus Rushdown as well. Good blocks here from Akin at the beginning, trying to find that right time to go in. Immediately finds it. So I think you can already see they're giving Elon run for their money.
And we're already seeing like smart usage of Sway as well to hopefully try and spot dodge some of these zoning attempts. And look at that dash speed, really just bolting his way in. He's like, I found an opportunity, I'm going to take it. And Elon is trying his best to escape, but you can only escape them now for so long.
Yeah, I would say Naoto is one of the best characters to chase a character like New 13. Okay, good. I love the no tech there in order to force the blue beat combo and able to almost tech out. But I mean, Akin has it covered. They were able to actually figure it out. Oh, they waited there. They didn't immediately do the meat. They wanted to see if there was going to be a no tech, but still, Elon back at mid screen.
This is very scary for Elon. Akin not able to close that one out.
Yeah, 1 health is still in the match
but
right
in the
now.
corner, spends the super. That's going to catch Akin. Sets up the gravity well. Plenty of time, and that's going to push Elon, Akin further away. And Elon trying to mix things up on Akin, but Akin, I mean, the recognition, seeing that dash come in, seeing that throw coming in, able to tech it. Maknchess has trained him well.
For sure. Oh, swing through the drive projectiles. I mean, not able to do it the second time, but the first time, making it look so good and able to punish. I don't know what they were gatling there, but either way, it's going to be Akin with control in the corner versus Elon right now. New 13 not known for their defensive options, so immediately Elon gonna activate that overdrive. It's gonna be baited though. So Akin, big damage, 70 meter online right now. Are they even going to spend? They're gonna wait for this next one right here. Trying to bait out something right now. DP or the guard cancel. The guard cancel comes out. Preemptive anti-air coming out from Elon, but not gonna find it connecting. Good tag coming out from Akin.
Oh, and that's going to be the corner carry into the super. Akin making a statement already. The first game, making it look easy.
Yeah. There was a fight, though. I mean, Elon was trying to figure out ways to effectively keep him out, but every time Akin was just getting in there, be it with using sway or just by using that insane dash speed to just bulldoze their way through.
Absolutely. It's like a magnet. He just wants to be in by any means necessary and does not want to be pushed away. In the backdash, going to be getting a bit of invincibility to avoid that move.
Yeah, that was a well-timed backdash because otherwise Akin was definitely going to take advantage of that. All right, knockdown right now. Going for the cross-up. Big combo for them. Able to get some solid damage on the board. Still needs probably two conversions here, but very good control over the set. Here's the first one. And,
and that Luminous Slave, that was so smart, that timing, because that gave the perfect timing for that 4D to land, giving Akin just enough blocks on to where he was in that range.
Forcing the burst out. Elon does not want to take any chances quite yet, so no burst for this next round, basically.
Yeah, and burst has shown to be an incredibly important part of Elon's defensive game, because the moment someone touches him, he's already pressing that burst, so you can get another chance of keeping him zoned out. And now without it, it's going to be tough. Sending out the gravity well. Good block. I love the jump block too. Trying to avoid that 4D, but the 4D is still going to catch him from behind.
Oh, good jump through. Able to perfectly weave their way through, but Elon is catching on right now. Oh, but not fast enough yet. Akin, big conversion off of the dash cancel. And oh yeah, we're going for the 5K.
Oh, that damage is
Mirrorless.
racking up. 5K Mirrorless is insane. That was an incredible starter for Akin, and that's going to be another pretty decent amount of damage. Not going to be as good as last time, but it is going to put Elon into a dangerous situation, and Akin can't take advantage of it, showing that he can just rush right in, and that's exactly what he tries to do with that super. Not going to work, though.
Oh, and they get caught again in the air with the drive normals. Overdrive.
Overdrive locks out the burst. Can we kill here? Yes, we have 100 meters for the extension, but it's not enough.
I think something whiffed there. I think they tried to go for the win, but Akin's going to try to take advantage and then gets the 2B, and an unfortunate drop is going to cost them the game or the round. Oh yeah, we're just going to round 3. That was just round 2 and game 2. It's not even over. Unfortunate though for Elon.
Yeah, you can tell Akin had the rooting on, Elon had the rooting on point. He knew what he wanted to do, but didn't end up panning out correctly. The nerves are getting to the players, and Akin, with a round on the board, can definitely take game 2 here, making it a 2-0 lead over Elon, which would be huge considering how dominant Akin has been once he finally manages to find a way in against Elon.
Yeah, tried to call out the no tech.
Cross up Luminous Slave. That's going to be very, very delayed. I think that should be like the third version of it. Oh. Yeah, we could just do that. We can just run up and charge that normal just like that.
Yeah, sometimes you just walk up in 5D, you know? All right, no throw combo coming out from Elon. Finding it with the 2B.
Oh, catches him with the low. All right, let's get the best confirmed. You know, Elon really wants this one right now. And the OT activation, but the invincibility doesn't last long enough. And Akin tries to act too soon. Gets caught by the drive normal from Elon. And that's the confirm to get the finish. That's Elon getting a game of his own to even things up. And that's exactly what he needs right now.
Yeah, you don't want to let the momentum go too far into Akin's favor. Akin is one of those players that will build off of momentum for sure. So showing that you're not out of this yet and that you are fighting back is super important. Oh yeah, but I was about to say, no, this is a first of 3. This is Hell's final. So he's going to be another 2 matches needed to be won by either player. Miss save. Just absolutely demolishing that dash in.
Yeah, this is a solid start for New.
Good find on the conversion. That's a very high damage starter. So
playing that first early.
Another very great find from Akin. Trying to pull out delay tech yet again.
Solid combo. Akin not dropping these anymore. Blocks Hits on all of these, but not able to block enough. He thought the pressure ended.
All right, sets up some sort of movement. Akin was probably trying to backdash there, but not able to. Elon not going for the throw in that situation. Oh, and yeah, just high-low, and you're dead. Elon, solid round to take us into that round 2.
Ended it quick enough to where Elon was not able to get burst fast enough. So we're at 7 pips, but this throw counter is going to be a great way to spend the time waiting. That's going to be a decent amount of damage, send Akin to full screen. Good sway on that drive normal. But and that's going to be a way for Akin to get into Elon's face. The rollout is going to be proving to be very effective. And Akin sent back into the corner. The cross up though, Elon getting a little too sneaky, maybe a little too greedy, because now Akin can get an optimal combo here.
And that side switch really, really costing them. But immediately after the burst, just punishing Akin for trying to move right after getting up after that burst. So, and the throw.
The throw will work this time around. No tech from Akin. That's going to pop him up, and we're going to spend the meter for the super. I don't think we're going to use it just yet. We definitely want to have it in case Akin does make his way in, or we can cash out right now. But the burst perfectly timed from Akin. Even though it didn't connect with the Elon, it did mean that Elon couldn't quite get the combo that he wanted there. Sends the super, not close enough, tries to go for the TP in the Hail Mary attempt, and Elon now has 2 games against Akin's 1.
Yeah, I can see the vision there with the DP after. Basically, if they blocked it, it would have been a good opportunity for Akin, but they would have been out of meter at that point.
Yeah.
So a little bit of a Hail Mary, and Elon 1 game away from grand finals here. And you know, it's just started off with that air throw. You know, we'll explore these other options, but it's time for that first. Oh, overhead. And you have to block that.
There you go. Popping him up. Here's the hard knockdown. Once again, saving that meter. Elon working on a perfect right now. Has a lot of meter to work with. There's the sway coming in. That's going to avoid all these 5Ds, all these 4Ds. And Elon playing a little more carefully. You can see he's holding back just a little bit so that he can react to Akin's approach. And that's exactly what he does. Elon with a perfect places himself onto set point. This could be a potential losers grand finals run for Elon.
Yeah, it's looking like it. Oh my God! Immediately with the 6D, the 6B, but you gotta be able to get a conversion.
Akin's going to make him hurt though. Elon without any burst here.
Oh no, he drops it in the corner. Still some pressure afterwards right now. And going for the 6A. Oh my God, it's so hard to react to. It just looks like he's running at you. It's very hard to see the fist downwards. And yet again, just not blocking the overhead. Just Akin, super aggressive on that offense, always going for that high.
Yeah, and spent the majority of that game without any meter or any burst. So Elon did not have a lot that he could respond to Akin's pressure with.
But this round, they are getting closer to that overdrive. Oh,
that's going to avoid it all, but Akin just turned him back around. He's like, I'm coming back for you.
Oh, good conversion.
Just you wait. Half of Elon's health is gone, but a great rollout once again. Tries to run forward, but Elon putting that stop sign in his path. Not going to let him advance any further. Catching him with the low. Gravity well in his face. Going to make it hard for him to approach, as well as the Luminous Slave. But Akin going to be dodging all of it.
He is. And gets hit by the JA. And even on the jump back, Akin trying to find these big hits right now in order to take us to a game 5. But Elon,
I think found it. No, he did not. Elon is still alive, holding on by a thread.
Okay, guard cancel, send them back. This is exactly the kind of position that Elon loves being in here with the zoner action. But the movement from Akin is too good, able to get through the projectile and find their way to that game 5.
All of these games are being brought down to the wire here, folks. Game 5 in losers finals. Will we see final game, final run? I think we might. We've just been trading games back and forth, but only one can move forward, and only one game can only go to one of these players. Good backdash from Elon, extracting himself from the situation immediately, not going on the offensive like he has been so far.
Yeah, I think Akin was trying to catch some sort of movement option with those fully charged, trying to bait something out, but it just let Elon just back up, set up the gravity seed, and get what they wanted to get. But now Elon's stuck in the corner right now. Oh, and he gets hit with the strike throw pressure. So threatening, honestly, but throw counter hit. Able to catch Akin hitting something with that throw, and a bit of a hill to climb for Akin, but we've seen them come back from worse. Nice tech. Active flow active for Akin right now. Big damage on this 100 meter, but they're going to mess up the combo. Oh, and they block the guard cancel though, so that should be it. First blood in game 5 being taken by Akin.
And Elon will blade 5 pips of that burst gauge, means that this next round is going to potentially be very scary, as Akin could get a lot done in that time frame. But Elon backing up once again. Stop is not going to be playing that aggressive game anymore. Now has to play defensive, has to play reactive. Got to go for these anti-airs to try and get confirmed damage. And we're going to confirm this combo here at Akin from full screen. Tries to sway, but Luminous Slave timed perfectly to punish it.
Yeah, good coverage for Lon right now. Just doing so well, but the Rekka, the dash cancel Rekka's just doing so much. No full conversion. DP to chase down though.
Oh, the stall to avoid the 5D, but it doesn't end up fully working out here. Spends the super of his own. What do you think you're doing approaching me with that?
Yeah, and now both players full resources. Game 5.
Game 5 final round here, folks. Elon backing up once again, drawing the first blood. But can we close this one out? Akin is slowly gaining on his position.
Oh, good backdashes there from Elon. Able to get some nice confirms there mid-screen. Luminous Stave to sort of cover them, but they weren't actually doing any actions there, so they're actually able to walk up and contest the overdrive activation. So that means Akin with no burst in this situation, but they air tech and were able to find a combo.
Oh, man. Oh, drop the combo. So many combo drops from Akin so far. And tries to approach with the dash special, but it's not going to work out. Elon stopping him in his path and backing up once again. Going to be locking him down here. Sends low at him. Sends the Luminous Slave, avoiding it all, but not able to avoid the 5D. Elon finding small hits here and there. Active frames there. Akin trying to trade with it, and Elon is the one that's going to be moving forward, taking out Akin in losers finals. At that final game, the final round, things came down to the wire, and Elon has punched his ticket to play in losers side grand finals. What a run from Elon so far. You've seen both of them play already, so you can kind of just understand the play style that they tend to go for Maknchess with a more, I guess, just a solid S all around, and even really enforcing a lot of these scrambled situations. And there it is. Maknchess, a man of the people, must die here for grand finals.
Well, this is our favorite tournament song, the Susan special. Will you die or will you survive this set? Both players are locked in right now. Elon off of a massive losers run. Maknchess on that winner's side. Let's see. Right now, immediately, Elon looking super good on the new 13. Just able to zone them out for a solid amount of time. Maknchess having a little bit of a hard time approaching already.
Yeah, you can see that right now, but so far, so far he's getting caught up by a lot of this stuff, trying to send out fireballs of his own, but just a little too slow to probably contest with these full screen normals.
Yeah, and not much to say, just Elon able to solidly get these in, but super coming out.
There it is, the full screen super. That's going to be a pretty good call-out option from S, as it is pretty low committal as well, considering the fact that it's going to be really just eating through all those normals that Elon will be trying to throw out. It's not going to be putting Maknchess into an awkward situation either.
But Elon takes that round 1 very solidly here. Maknchess just, I'm not sure what their game plan is going into this, because like I don't know how much experience they have in this matchup, especially against someone of this caliber playing this character. And right now, it just looks like they're not able to figure anything out.
Yeah, looks like it is stuck, just blocking things from afar, unsure of how to properly approach this. Gets caught by the Luminous Slave, and Elon with a perfect. No, okay, we finally get the perfect there. A little scare there, but Elon with a perfect. It will be taking the first game, and you know, taking this first game lead, a reset is certainly possible.
Yeah, game one, you know, getting that game one is I think when you're on the loser side, getting the first game is super important. You keep your momentum going, and you just you're able to continue into the next games. But speaking of momentum, this could be some momentum. Getting that overdrive hit in that first seconds of the round in order to get that active flow going. But Elon is striking back already, just getting a very solid conversion into full screen pressure. Immediate dash up into the 2B to try to fight back.
Oh, you can see Maknchess trying to poke with those 2Bs to hopefully try and catch Elon, but Elon always placing himself a little too far away. This is going to be a fantastic combo, spending this meter for the super, still not enough. That's going to catch the back dash, and Maknchess finding a way into the roll from Elon. All these rolls from Elon in this set and in this bracket have been immaculate.
Yeah, a lot of times they'll take the risk, even if they get even if they get hit, they'll keep doing it because the one time it'll work will allow them to just get back to what they want to be doing, which is being across the screen and pressuring them. So, going for the air reset into throw, going for it again.
Going to take it that time around, but the JB will be covering any option Elon wants to go for afterwards, and usually that's going to be an option like that air dash forward, like we see all the time.
Yeah. I like how Maknchess approaches that situation. They have a game plan for when it is teched. They know that hitting that 5B will be an immediate option that basically stuffs almost every character's counter option, unless it is a DP. So, good stuff to them, able to take that round. But
oh, yeah, you can see the air dash coming in. You can see that Maknchess was trying to anti-air him, wall him out with that 6B, but Elon just a little too high up. And now Maknchess is the one that's going to try to approach the gravity seed, but a little too slowly set. Maknchess is able to get in, take that burst away from New, and has to make the journey back in again.
Yeah, that was their first time, and now they get a guaranteed full combo if they actually get this next hit. But
spends the super once again. Elon really has to respect Maknchess when he has meter from full screen like that, catching him with the overhead, and now suddenly Maknchess is the one setting the pace, the 6B catching Elon, but not able to get the full confirm. He has to respect the JD crest, and we should be able to get the combo here. We don't have enough meter for the burst, and Elon will be going down as Maknchess takes the game for himself.
I like the overdrive activation, guaranteeing that kill. Good stuff to Maknchess, going 1-1 with them. Yeah. A lot better adaptation in that game. I think they were slowly figuring it out, and now we have a close battle, 1-1 already.
The Luminous Slave going to be helping that combo extend.
It's a blue beat though. Is gonna full? Yeah. I
blue beat. Not like we've seen. We've seen plenty of blue beats here already, so not going to be too out of the ordinary.
It's true. We've seen a lot of people either not tech or not tech because they don't want to be in bad situations. That is a bad burst, I think. I'm not entirely sure.
And that's what I'm talking about. You cannot be using that as a reversal sometimes because of that dead zone. And that's what makes it so tricky playing defense as a new, but it's not going to matter anymore. Elon able to push Maknchess back out once again, and Elon able to take that round. But that was a bit of a scare there.
Yeah, and it makes spending that burst worth it when you win the round like that. And you'll know Maknchess has a bit until they have their burst back too. So good tech from Elon.
Catch, but we will be catching with that air-to-air there. Press, pops him up. Should be able to bring him to the corner, keep him locked down with the 5D, and that's going to be the 214C landing with the RC. That's going to help extend this combo, but we don't have enough resources in the tank to make this work unless we go for that reset, and that's how Maknchess likes to play, knowing okay, I cannot kill, but I have potential to kill, and he kind of trades those hard knockdowns for potential damage.
I like the
I like the blue throw there, specifically because it either kills or it puts you in an advantageous position, you know. There's not much Elon can do after that. It's just going to be a return regardless. So
that's true. We've seen situations already where Elon did tech that throw and then try to maybe air dash forward, press a button, and Maknchess was like, you know what? My JB really is that big.
Truly. Like, it's different on the ground where I feel like, you know, maybe Elon might have a bit more options, but in that situation, in the air, there's just not really much Elon can even do, other than, you know, just either take the throw or tech it. So
5C, that's going to be a burst from Elon. We go for the super in response. Elon not caught pressing anything, and Maknchess is the one that has been caught with his pants down, spending that mirror for the super. And Elon is really just pressuring Maknchess, trying to open up here. Double fireball from super jump height, but not going to end up working out. The problem with sometimes going for that super jump height fireball is that you don't have many air actions when you're falling down. And that leaves you pretty vulnerable to get locked down once again.
Oh, for sure. So, Elon taking the lead in the set 2-1. One game off of that reset. Maknchess does not want that to happen. Letting it go to reset would put extra pressure on you. You don't have that life anymore. So, Elon. Oh, good anti-air.
The anti-air.
Yeah, he ain't even on the ground, just finding the mix.
4D catching Maknchess from off screen. That's such a tricky over to really block sometimes. He's like, okay, when is this going to come? And you kind of have to predict when it comes because you cannot react to it.
You can watch what she's doing, and she'll always do like the same actions for like every. She'll do different actions for every different D button that will like allow you to react, but it's hard because you're not trained to do that normally. To actually
and you're also not really paying attention to the drive normals itself on you. So it kind of like creates a really interesting situation. It's kind of like, you know, when you're trying to block 9 rock, you gotta look at the bottom of the screen, but you're not actually looking at what else is going on the screen.
Yeah, for sure.
Like diverts your eyes, and in that way it can be very valuable.
The DP.
Yeah, the DP, that bar hit actually going to be connecting with Elon, just being super active.
Yeah, forcing out the burst means that like this next hit can matter a lot. But first, Maknchess is gonna have to make their way in because right now, not looking
once
good.
Again, that's going to land on Elon. And it seems like that really is that equalizer for Maknchess. The moment that burst lands, he's always finding a way in and able to really sneak away with these rounds because of it. It's really like 50 meter. Once Maknchess gets that 50 meter, he really just turns the tides immediately.
Yeah, good stuff to Maknchess in that round. Lots of good things to counter the movement and zoning happening right now from Elon, and this is a great round start that you would like to see if you want Maknchess to win right now, because this is them looking dominant.
That is such a huge lead in this round so far. 50% of Elon's life gone, but runs up and forces Maknchess to respect his up-close options.
Yeah, we didn't even mention it, but this is reset point right now. If Elon wins this, we're going to reset.
Yeah, Maknchess definitely does not want that reset to happen. Spends the super, and I think that might have been the worst decision he could have made now, because Elon, staying safe, is going to be able to punish this one effectively. Lots of damage dealt, and the RC on the high-low. That is going to be reset here in Grand Finals.
Yeah, we're going to our set 2, back to 0-0, but a lot of momentum on Elon's side right now. It wasn't completely one-sided, but it's just one of those things where it just feels like Elon's just picking up so much momentum still. Like they basically have only lost like 1 or 2 games to every. Like they've still lost games, but they've always finished it out in the end against every player here.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll be going to the Canis Carnival now. A bit of a different change of music. No more of the boss music. We're going to be playing the way we want to. Here we go, getting into it. This is Grand Finals reset. The scores have been cleaned. We're sitting at a 0-0. L on the one to force that reset and bring Maknchess down to his level. There are no more winners and losers. And finally, they're both on the same side.
Yeah, there are only people in the bracket now, both looking to find that win. 1 set left to finish it off right now, and Elon off to a great start right now, able to catch that tech. So big advantage quite already. Not a perfect, but near almost one if they do not get hit from here. And
then we should be able to kill here. We have the meter from the super, but we drop it at the very end. Maknchess is still alive in the game. The RC off the instant overhead. This is going to be a confirm and go be able to set up the crest afterwards into the air throw reset. Pop it up one more time. We're going to be seeing that tech that time around. And you see Elon playing a lot more patient after the situation, knowing that like he's going to be pressing JV afterwards, and there's not a lot that New could do to do against that.
Yeah. Maknchess tried to DP after that.
Oh, I bet he did.
Maknchess tried to DP and it got guard canceled. That was an interesting option, Maknchess.
It has worked in the past, and you know, if it works in the past, it can work again.
Overdrive
the OD,
activation.
not going to be able to get a punish, but we will be able to get the increased properties on each of our drive normals to keep Elon locked down even more, and also increase the damage and combo potential of our combos.
Oh, great. Got a lot of momentum after that.
Super.
Fireball
Yeah, no,
super.
you can't do that. If Elon's not in the middle of an action, Elon can easily just react with a super of his own, and that's exactly what he's going to be doing, sending Maknchess back to his preferred range. 2-on-4C, blocks the cross-up on the JD, blocks the overhead. Nice backdash, but not able to avoid that 5C afterwards. That button reaching a little too far, and the guard cancel, not going to work.
Yeah, good block from Maknchess. Good reaction off of that jump to be able to block that guard cancel. It's not the first one, but it still felt like getting that punish there is super important because it really felt like that round was not going their way still. Okay, good anti-air from across the screen from Elon right now. Just not letting Maknchess play the game yet again. Just the theme right now in any of these sets is just, can the opponent play the game? And right now, Maknchess is not playing it. They still have overdrive activation available, but it's just looking so bad here. How are you supposed to use overdrive or burst if you're not able to? Okay.
Oh, but here's the equalizer coming in, and we've seen many times already. Once that super lands, then we're going to be able to do some work, and that's exactly what Maknchess is trying to do. But Elon's paying the meter for the guard cancel. Can Maknchess survive this oncoming mix? Blocks the overheads, blocks the lows. Trying to get out, but stuck by the gravity well. Using all that barrier as well. That barrier is in a red, and Danger State could be a very real possibility. Chasing down Elon's backdash and trying to rush him down here. Burst from Elon is going to come out.
Yeah, Elon wants this win, and they're going to secure it. The first game of Reset going to Elon. And, you know, they're building up their streak here to game one of Reset going to them. They just finished off their last set with a game win. So Maknchess is going to need to find some adaptation here because right now it's just not looking like it's working. Getting that roll checked as well. Like, they tried to get in here and they're basically almost in red for just trying to play for just like rolling once and getting hit once. Like, these are big conversions right now coming out from Elon.
Oh, trying to go for the 2C to hopefully try and catch Elon on the other side, but Elon just a little too far out, and now trying to work on a perfect is in the blue. Maknchess in the red, caught by the 4D closer once again.
Yeah, and that's another round going to Elon.
Right, going to blocking double fireball. And Maknchess so close, but so far. Maybe a little too impatient the moment he's too close, trying to press a button, but getting counter hit.
Oh, trying to catch them in the air. Maknchess is still full screen. Tried to send a fireball there, but is getting anti-aired right now from across the screen. Elon, just so much control in this match right now, and they're keeping it.
Yeah, giving him the mixer in the moment that Maknchess tries to jump as well. Elon is perfectly timing these Luminous Slaves to automatically catch him so that he doesn't have to go for these manual anti-airs. And that's so smart from Elon. He's recognizing the habits from Maknchess, how he likes to play, and what he's trying to do, and perfectly responding. Even avoiding that super once again, that projectile super that has been a problem for him for this entire set so far. Is starting to avoid it a lot more consistently. And now Elon, with 2 games on the board in the reset, needs to win 1 more and he will be your CEOtaku champion.
He will. Our only international player here in bracket, looking to take it right now, looking to taken away from us
OD
both.
in response, EA will land though. Elon trying to press that 2A to maintain that offense, and Maknchess saying no, activating that active flow rather early on in the set. And like we talked about before, that can be rather valuable because you can get a lot of meter, you can get that burst back very soon. But the problem with that as well is that if you're caught in a combo, you're not taking full advantage of the active flow as you could have.
Oh, for sure. But they're I mean, getting hit here, they do almost have your burst back, but are you even going to be able to use it? I think Elon's gotten most of these conversions in the last 2 games basically entirely off of these long-range conversions. Any burst in these is basically just not worth it. Like, it is worth it in the fact that it'll save your life.
Spent the burst, and maybe you shouldn't have,
dead.
because now Maknchess has tried to go for the super yet again, and Elon continuing to hold back, responding to it, reacting to it with a super of his own, and now sets Maknchess back as Elon is on tournament point, and Maknchess has no burst, no OD to make a comeback as easily.
Yeah, the cross-up, super nasty coming out from Elon. Just right now, Maknchess not ready for any of this stuff right now. Even the Inters, they're getting teched in the air, like, and they're still getting caught. Red zone right now. Not very much
to end
health.
This one on a perfect like he has in every single other set he has played so far. He always gets in their head at the very last moment. The 6B, Maknchess trying to answer your Elon in the moment. Maknchess going for the super, will catch Elon, and that is the equalizer I think Elon is looking for. Trying to bait out the burst, but Elon going to still be able to get that burst to connect. OD of his own, going to avoid that 4D. Now Maknchess doesn't need to get close enough. One more hit for Elon. He's going to be your CEOtaku champion. So close here.
What's
the Luminous Slave catching him in the air. The 6B is going to land, but not able to get a confirm on it. Yeah. Elon is backing up, retreating, and Elon is your CEOtaku 2024 champion for Blazblue Central Fiction.
Good stuff to him. A big win.
Dropping to losers in top 16, but making it all the way back with a killer losers run, taking out players like TectalEastside.
Coming in at 7th place, we also have Ereth.
And at 5th, we have Cam.
Also at 5th, we have Mecha. Yeah, all the Floridians coming through.
All right. In 3rd place, we have Akin.
At 2nd place, we have... at 2nd place... yeah. Sorry. At 2nd place, we have Maknchess.
And finally, your CEOtaku 2024 Blazblue Central Fiction champion, Elon New 13.
Yeah. Put a hand together for all of your top 8. That's going to be it for today and for this year's CEOtaku for Blazblue Central Fiction.